Previously on Taverns and Caverns, after valiantly rescuing Itari, we were being stalked by this little prude pussy. We found out his name was Elliot. Nomu chased him down like the loser he was. And then we later met up with Tobias, got us a little rest in, saw good old bootleg Tommy, who I sent off with a letter to my sweet, sweet Jackie. We met off to meet up with Itari, and lo and behold, my shit got snatched. But they then paid for what they'd done, and we got 10 gold out of it. We did need silvered weapons to fight werewolves, so we met up with someone named Basura, who forged our weapons at our shop called There Be Smoke. We agreed to clean out our basement, because we'll do anything for money. There was more than what we bargained for down there. Spiders and rats. And I got a little bit of a deal out of it as well. And then we were prepared to meet up with Grasha to do more missions for more money. Episode 9, Howling Terror.
So we are beginning today's session after you guys have had the long rest after departing with Yatari. Everyone in the group was able to get that long rest in, so everyone's HP is full. And the day has come where you are to meet with the half-orc barbarian Grasha. If you remember her, you spoke with her about possibly taking on a quest through the Adventurers Guild for possibly fighting werewolves of some sort. So we're going to start there. You guys went last time to get your weapons silvered from Barsora, so we'll go ahead and start the session with you guys returning to Barsora's smithy called There Be Smoke. Alright, so we'll start from there. As you guys enter There Be Smoke smithy, you all notice Barsora is in the back with her goggles, still pounding away at the anvil with a hammer in her hands, a large hammer. As you guys enter, she notices the four of you step in, and she stops doing what she was doing. She looks your way, and she waves her hand as she steps forward. Ah, welcome back. Here for your silvered weapons, I'm assuming.
Good motto. And yes, I want my greatsword back.
Well, it's all finished. So she goes to the back. Just give me one moment. Let me grab them all for you.
Yes, yes.
She goes to the back and comes out with a cart. Just pulls all your weapons out. They all look pristine and reconditioned and repaired as well.
Damn, immaculate.
They're looking really good.
Looking sexy.
I forget who was it that had their arrow. Was it
me.
Isundra? Okay, so
You
had your
can't
10.
Make your
Yeah, you had
magic silver.
Yeah, you had 10 arrows, right?
I had 10 bolts as well.
Okay.
What?
I have a crossbow.
Fucking copycat.
Barsora looks down at the weapons and backup of everybody. I appreciate doing business with you. Thanks again for taking care of those spiders and rats down in the basement. I'll be sure to use that extra storage space for more of my wares. I appreciate it.
Now you better after all we went through.
Invest in some traps. We won't be back.
You should call an exterminator.
What, are you telling me there's more down there?
I don't know.
I thought you checked. That's what you were supposed to do.
I mean, we checked it out, but I don't know if more moved in overnight. Who knows?
No more scratches.
Sends a cat.
She looks over at Eddie.
You should be fine, but I would just be wary of any small cracks. Those rats had to get there some way, and then they just grew into that size. So just be wary. Set up some traps.
Very well, very well.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't leave any food down there. It's probably good advice.
That's true. Anyways, off you go. Please come back sometime soon if you ever need your weapons repaired again or silvered or whatever. Good luck with whatever you're doing. I'm assuming fighting some sort of werewolf or something. If you have your weapons silvered, maybe some undead vampires or something. I don't know.
What?
Do you think there are going to be vampires?
What's a vampire?
Like, it bites you, you know?
Why would it bite me? I'm a cat.
You have blood.
I bite back.
I don't think that'd be a good idea.
And why is that?
Wait, if you bite the vampire, do you, like, still become a vampire because you bit it? Or does it become a cat?
That depends.
Should we go back to the library?
You could be a trial run for the first cat pyre.
A cat pyre. It sounds really cute.
I hate it. Sounds terrible. I'm going.
I don't think we're allowed back at the library, actually.
No, whatever.
That was not our fault. We were doing our job saving her.
Yeah, but even the first time, we really shouldn't have been allowed back in.
Barsora just shakes her head. Okay. I have more work to do. Off with you. I'll see you all again sometime soon.
Damn,
Good luck to you.
We were kind of just loitering in there, right?
And she was like, get the fuck out.
There's like no one in here. She's dead right now.
She's shoving us
Alright,
out.
give
Like,
me- give me
you
one
paid the
second.
money, go.
So, once you guys leave Barsora's smithy, you guys have the opportunity before heading to the Adventurers Guild. If you wanted to go shopping for any more supplies, it is early morning, so that's up to you guys. Is that something you guys are looking to do?
Yeah, I have 0 potions, so y'all got potions? You got so many fucking items. Holy shit. What the hell?
Mind your business.
Look
man.
at mine!
What do you need when you got magic? I ain't a human being.
I just looked over. It's a whole paragraph. Alright.
So,
Yeah, I think we need to get some potions because I threw my last one at Ediar, so...
Thank you for that.
You're welcome, Ediar.
Oh, how cute to see you guys have made up.
Have we, though?
Are you still sleeping on the floor?
Don't start this
Why
shit.
would you bring that up? You know it's a sensitive subject for me.
I don't see what's wrong with the floor.
There are many things wrong with the floor.
Not when you can roll up onto yourself.
That's why you're not supposed to make the women sleep on the floor, Ediar. Okay, forget that. I need to go get potions. I don't know what the fuck else you guys are doing, but I need potions.
Yeah,
Does anybody need anything else?
Yeah, I'll get a potion or two.
Sure, let's go to the store.
alright. So, as you guys travel the streets, you come across a few shops that sell some potions. You come across a dragonborn sitting at a stand. He has several vials of potions all along the table that he has laid out on the street. He leans forward as he notices the 4 of you looking his way. He is a brown-scaled dragonborn. He looks your way and he notices that you are somewhat interested in what he has. Excuse me. Are you looking for some potions? Looks like you are interested in what I have.
Yes, my comrades and I need to resupply before we go out on our next adventure. What type of potions do you have?
All kinds, just depends. But you all look like you're gonna need some health potions.
Are
Potions of healing, right? Everyone needs those.
Dragonborn common in this world?
Yeah, they're pretty common. They're not uncommon in the city of New Tempest.
So what do you guys say? You want to browse his wares real quick?
Ah, yes, sure.
What are you buying? I mean, selling.
What are you charging?
I went to a real Resident Evil. I went to a real Resident Evil moment there. My bad.
The Dragonborn looks over at Isundra.
Shit.
Well, I specialize in all kinds of potions. My healing potions, for example, they'll run you about 75 gold for each.
75.
Are
Listen,
they like,
that's 75 gold that could potentially save your life on the battlefield.
I'm exploding everything.
You're dropping everything everywhere.
A reasonable price.
Are they alcoholic?
No.
Then what the fuck, man? Do we look like we're made of gold?
Maybe.
Thank you.
I like that cloak.
Eyes off the cloak, please.
I'll trade you.
Don't do it.
Well, like just potions?
Yeah. I like that cloak.
What am I saying? This is one of a kind. I've never seen another one like it. I never will. It's to die for, literally.
Oh, very well. Well,
I'm sorry, we have shared custody of the cloak, so.
So she says, look, I just... Huddle! Do we want to go somewhere else first and then come back?
I don't know, is 75 a lot? I
I
just don't
feel
like to
it
spend
is.
gold.
I'm pretty sure this is the cheapest we've seen potions for sale.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure other people have charged us like 100 gold for potions, so
You're the most broke. You don't want to bargain?
I don't remember how much we paid
I'm probably not
before.
picking up any.
He don't want to be safe, though.
How much did we pay at that weird guy's place when we bought them in the one town?
I'm pretty sure we paid 100 at Old Willie's.
Did we? We got fucked.
The Dragonborn just stands there with his arms folded.
As we speak loud enough for him to probably hear.
So, what is it gonna be?
Do you sell a viral acid?
Acid? Yeah,
Yes.
I actually have some acid.
Can you spit acid?
The ones you throw at people?
I mean, you can throw it at people. They'll hurt.
Yes, that's the one.
That's what he wants to do.
How much?
Let me see here.
He goes through his wares.
I only have 2 vials left. Some acid. I'll give each of them up for about 50 gold a pop.
That's cheaper than the potion.
I'll take that any potion. Thank you.
So, 75 gold for a potion of healing and 2 vials of acid. Right?
1 vial of acid.
Oh, very well.
He's trying to get you. You hear that?
All right, so the remember the potion of healing is 2d4 points of healing. I think it's 2d4 plus 1 if I remember correctly. I'm sorry, 2d4 plus 2. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. The vial, if you were to throw that acid on somebody, deals 1d8 acid damage.
That's some dirty shit. I like it. Alright, I'll bite. I'll take a potion.
All right.
You see the Dragonborn, he reaches, grabs another vial, hands it over to Desiree.
Pleasure doing business with you, ma'am.
If you say so, I may be back.
Hey,
I'm surprised you didn't buy the vial of acid.
if you change your mind on selling that cloak,
Can you put the
Let
acid
me
like
know.
on your dagger and stab someone?
Would you try it on your newly silvered weapon?
Pretty
No,
sure
I'm
they
just
developed
saying
that
it
shit.
might work. You never know.
I'm not going back to her musty shop.
Or musty.
anyone else?
Mr. Dragon?
Whoa.
Is it rude?
What did you say?
Giving
What
you
did
more
you
respect
call
than
me?
any of us.
I said
That's disrespectful.
I
I'm
said-
not a dragon. I'm a dragon boar.
one for my dragon.
He shakes his head at you.
Never say that to a dragon boar. Not in these parts.
Okay. What's your name?
Vagararangaga.
I can't.
Fusro. Fusro.
Mr. Da-
Is that it?
You
Fusro?
made up that name, Ryan.
Vagararangaga.
Let me see it written on your notes.
Do rah rah rah.
I don't
Do rah
have
rah
it.
rah. Okay,
Why do you want to know my
Mis-
name?
Mr. Vugara.
Vugararara.
Vugararara. I want to buy 2 potions.
Very well. 75 each.
Can I lower them by like 5 gold if I buy 2?
No.
Okay.
What do I look like? Some common street peddler.
Can I roll to see if I do that?
You can roll.
Persuasion.
You can roll persuasion. Yeah.
Damn.
Don't roll bad.
This man's trying to push his merch.
I know.
He didn't like you, so.
It's like when you're on the subway and someone tries to sell you bullshit you don't need. You know what I'm talking about?
Go and roll me. Yeah. Persuasion.
Trash.
Natural
Trash.
1.
Oh.
He just looks at you.
God
Get out
damn
of
it.
here. 75 gold each.
Okay. My fight is gone after that one. Okay.
All right. And Ediar's not.
I think I'm fine for now.
What the fuck? You have none.
I'm also a healer.
Yeah, but you run out of magic, dog.
He's gonna be wanting you to heal him with that potion when he's hurting. All right. So if you're not buying anything else, the Dragonborn bids you adieu, and I'm assuming you guys make your way back towards the Adventurers Guild, right?
Bye, Mr.
Rah, rah, rah.
As you guys walk back to the Adventurers Guild, you still have Mr. Bojangles with you.
I know, we keep forgetting about him.
He
Did
just
we
keeps
feed him
following
today?
you around. Mr. Bojangles just.
I don't know, he looks hungry.
He can survive on his own fat cells.
Yeah,
Gotta keep it moving.
Mr. Bojangles looks up at
Watch it do
looks
it
up
for
at
600
Nomu
pound
and it licks his lips.
Don't even think about it. I eat too.
Mr. Bojangles whimpers and looks at Eddie. and licks its lips.
Maybe we should get him some food. We're heading back to the tavern, right?
We're
Or
going
no?
to the Adventurers Guild.
Adventurers Guild.
And there are no vending machines.
They got food there. We ate there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Adventurer Guilds have food.
Is it free?
No. Nothing is free.
If we let him go, he'd earn his keep.
I'll get him some food. Don't worry about it.
How noble of you.
Damn.
So as you guys return to the Adventurers Guild, you step into the main hall and you see several other guild members walking about. Some of them are walking past you after accepting a quest. Several people are armored in leather armor to heavy armor, metal. But in the main guild hall, as you step in, you notice Grasha, the half-orc barbarian, sitting there. She's leaning back in a wooden chair with a giant mug of ale on the table, with her hand holding onto that mug.
Damn, she getting turned up already?
To go fight werewolves?
She
Okay.
takes a large chug of it and she slams the mug down onto the wooden table as as much of the ale comes splashing out from it. There's foam all over her tusks and her mouth, and she looks your way.
Ah! My little ducklings have returned. Come say hello to Grasha.
Norman licks his lips. He heard duckling.
God damn it.
Desiree storms over. I want a rematch. Arms up.
Grasha looks at Desiree.
No rematch for little duckling until duckling proves herself that she deserves a rematch.
You don't know what I've been doing since I saw you last.
You don't know what I've been doing.
This is true, but like, I gotta fucking redeem myself.
Grasha likes your cloak.
What? Why did I roll over his fucking cloak?
Because it's fucking bitches.
I know, but what the fuck?
Grasha wipes her mouth and her tusk with her hand and to clean off the foam from it.
So, little ducklings, you've come back. Grasha's happy to see you all. You come up with an answer? Will you be accompanying Grasha to kill possible werewolves?
Yes.
We're down.
We actually just got back from getting our weapons silvered, ready to fight.
Oh, you silvered your weapons. Very smart, very smart. We will need silvered weapons against werewolves. Grasha don't have silvered weapons.
What are you gonna do? Put it in
Rush
a
it, push
headlock?
up.
How was you planning on fighting them?
I don't know. We may
Grasha
not be traveling with
flexes.
the smartest people.
Oh, that way. This ain't gonna go so well.
I think she counted on us doing all the work.
I'm a bit concerned myself.
Grasha laughs out loudly. Everyone in the hall starts looking her way.
And she goes, ah, ha, 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 ha. Grasha's only pulling leg. Grasha's great axe is silvered. Look.
And she pulls out her great axe from behind her and slams it on the table. You see it's a giant two-bladed great axe with silver linings all across of it.
Oh my.
Grasha has decapitated many goblins and orcs with this. Grasha will decapitate a werewolf if we come across one. Yes?
That is very
Yes.
promising.
That's a good idea, yeah.
You, Nomu, will hold werewolf down. It will be ironic. Kitty holding dog down while Grasha cuts dog's head off.
Yes, just not the face.
It's okay. Dogs do not have 9 lives like kitties.
Go down to 6.
Yeah, no one got 9 lives.
Grasha looks around
Very well.
and she notices Mr. Bojangles.
You bringing this little dog with us?
That's a bad idea.
Hell no.
Oh.
Yeah, I've come to terms with the fact that he's a liability.
We could use him as bait.
Everyone
mean-
has a soft spot for him.
I did not say that.
You cannot use
I didn't say
helpless animals as bait.
I did not say that.
No.
I thought it out loud.
Is there any place we can keep Mr. Bojangles until we come back? Is there anyone here at the guild hall who can maybe take care of him?
Wait, fuck. What's the girl's name at the guild hall? That's hot.
Linnell?
Linnell. Do you think Linnell would need like a companion? Maybe he can hang out with her all day?
Didn't she charge the last time?
No. We didn't
Watch
leave
the
him.
dog?
We didn't
Or
leave
was
him.
it the horse?
Yeah.
That was
a
the horse. We sold the horse to somebody.
No, I'm
No,
having it.
he's having it watched for a couple weeks.
Oh, I thought we sold it.
For glue money?
Shows what
Grasha looks.
Linnell would not like to watch dog. However,
How do you-
Grasha knows somebody that can watch dog while we go slay big dogs.
Alright.
Who? Right, who?
Grasha has friends in guild. You don't make friends in Adventurers Guild?
We only know
Not
you.
yet, you.
I mean, we've harassed the woman that works here. Mainly Asundra, but...
You
We
should
don't-
not harass Linnell.
I don't harass. I just think she's pretty, you know? Do you
I
agree?
don't know.
You don't agree?
I don't know what. I don't think things are pretty.
Oh.
What?
I just like to kill.
Okay.
Damn.
We make weird friends.
That's one way of saying it.
I guess Linnell is pretty, but Grasha never thinks about such things. Grasha only thinks of combat. Wrapping arm around foe's neck, squeezing to death until they tap out.
Oh my god. Oh, tap out. That's not killing them.
Is everything okay at home?
She's been drinking a lot.
Grasha has no home. Grasha fights. That is her home.
We flexing.
I'm getting into the role.
Do you know a man named Groshnak?
Who?
Never mind.
Anyways, I'll go ask my friend to watch your dog.
But who is
Be
your friend?
much
We have to
appreciated.
vet him first. What if he eats the dog or something?
Why do we care?
Damn.
My friend will not eat dog. He is a wimpy elf man.
Okay, he's probably fine then, yeah.
Is it
You have
yours?
something against elves? You are an elf yourself.
No, I'm just saying. If you say he's wimpy, then he probably won't do it.
He's very wimpy.
I'm very worried now if it's an elf.
What?
Why?
I mean, if there are any elves like her, then there's everything to be worried about.
I don't eat. Nomu is the one who eats kobolds. Why are you worried about me? I don't eat anything
This
weird.
is not about the boxy. This is about elves.
I just can't help but notice you never offered us a beer.
What do I look like? Your mother?
You're like someone that knows what the beer is.
I don't think my mother off.
Beer's over there.
Right. Who's mommy?
The bar's right behind you. Go get yourself some ale.
Grasha is not very nice today.
Desiree's already at the bar.
I will go speak to friend about your dog.
Just please make sure they actually can take care of the dog.
Oh, trust me, trust me. Your dog will be fine. Anyways,
It's not.
we must
I
go
don't
take
feel
the
great
quest.
about it.
Let's go and speak to Linnell. No one has taken the quest yet. We should hurry up. The townsfolk in Easton are probably wondering what's going on. They need our help. Are we ready?
That's a red flag right there. No one's taking the quest. Just us.
And we're crap.
Are we ready?
We're died to
Yes.
rats.
They hit the spot. Alright, I'm ready. Nice and warm.
Follow Grasha. We go speak to Linnell.
So Grasha gets up, finishes her ale, and she walks back towards the reception
As soon as
desk.
runs to the reception desk. She puts her
Press.
arms on there.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Linnell. We are here for a quest. How are you today?
As you guys head to the reception's desk, Linnell is standing
Mine's
there
not
behind
here
the
for my
desk.
lesbianism.
Linnell looks over. Oh, well, hello, Isundra. You seem very happy today.
Hi. You look very nice today.
Oh, thank you.
Ryan's in a good mood now. Grasha was not in a good mood.
We want to fight stuff.
Linnell looks over at Nomu. Well, what can I help you with?
Werewolf.
You have to ask. You can't just yell werewolf.
Werewolf.
At her.
Linnell,
I'm sorry, Linnell. He's just kind of.
Linnell looks over at Nomu, then everyone else, then back at Grasha. You want to take the werewolf quest? We don't know if it's really werewolves, you know, it's just possibility that it might be a werewolf, but you're all fairly new. Are you sure you're ready for something like this?
We didn't know if there would be harpies. But Sudra came back with a really disgusting souvenir that proves that we can pretty much handle anything.
Grasha steps forward.
Do not worry, Linnell. Grasha, Mother Bear, will watch over little ducklings. We will destroy werewolf if there is one.
Linnell just has a deep sigh. Grasha, the last time you took little ducklings, quote unquote, with you, you came back alone.
Did they go home?
Grasha goes, oh, Lena, don't worry. They got scared and pissed their pants. They did not die. But they learned that they did not want to be part of the Adventurers Guild anymore.
Lanelle shakes her head. Yeah, okay. Very well. I will allow you all to accept this quest. Do you all know much about it? Have you studied anything on werewolves or any of the kind?
We went to the library
Oh,
and
did you?
read about it.
Oh.
Yes, we also got a weapon silvered.
Oh, so you are all smarter than I assumed.
We met a really pretty
What did
lady.
you assume?
So we're as dumb as we act.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She
Okay.
heard we almost died to rats, so.
What does it pay? Again?
Oh, yes. Let me check. She goes and looks at the how much they're willing to pay. Well, considering no one has taken this request in a couple of days, it seems like the townsfolk there are a bit worried. They've upped the cost. Or the reward, I should say. It looks like it's about, she looks down at the information, 5,000 gold.
Five. 5,000.
That's some danger money right there.
Are we about
should
to
be
die?
worried.
But like,
What if it's not werewolves and we spent this money to silver our weapons and then we get fucked up?
We can run.
you don't think we can fight other things with silvered weapons?
No, we can, but I'm just saying, like, what if 5,000 is a lot?
I mean, we've already spent the money. We might as well go.
I'm not worried about the money. I'm worried that it's not the werewolves and we die.
Grasha goes, oh,
We have
well, hold
potions.
up. 5,000 is a lot, but Grasha doesn't care much for gold. Grasha cares about the combat. If
So
there's a werewolf, it will be best thing ever for Grasha.
She doesn't need the
She don't want her share? Bet.
Grasha wants her money, though.
For what? You don't have anything you love.
I love battle. I love new weapons. Grasha cannot get new weapon without money. But the battle is more important than the gold. Also, helping the people.
The people, she says.
What's your
Okay.
alignment? What are you talking about, the people?
Damn.
Linnell just. Alright, very well. Considering you have taken this quest late and no one else has seemed to want it, the Adventurers Guild is willing to hasten the departure and your travel time. Considering that this is all the way in the mining town of Easton, if you are aware of that town, it's on the eastern borders of the nation. Again, it is probably, I would say, 3 weeks worth of travel time on foot or on horseback even. So, the Adventurers Guild is willing to pay up front for your transportation. However, that it will be taken out of the reward.
That's fine.
Listen, it's not going to be much. We
Yeah.
have a deal with the ones that run the transportations here. 5,000 gold is the reward. We will take off for the 5 of you 500 gold off that reward. 100 gold each for you to travel via airship. This will take you
ride
to
on an airship.
Easton within a couple days.
I can't afford to wait 3 weeks, so we're gonna have to take this, spend the 100 gold each, and get there faster.
You have somewhere to be?
I have to pick up my horse in 3 weeks. I get charged extra every day past that 3 weeks.
Good thing you didn't buy that potion.
He already worried about his goddamn
Damn, dude.
Oh my god.
Linnell, excuse me. That is 100 gold one way, however. Now, I just want you to know, you do not have to report the findings of once you've found whatever's going on, and if it is a werewolf or if it's some other people doing some stupid stuff. You don't have to report it to exactly me at this guild hall. There are other guild halls within Londe that you can report to. The airship that you will be taking will be stopping at the capital city of Stratham. And from there, it will take you to the town of Easton. So, there is another Adventurers Guild in the capital city, which is much closer to Easton than New Tempest. I would say it's probably 2 days on foot to travel from Easton to Stratham. So if you want to report there, that'd be faster. All the Adventurers Guilds here in Londay communicate with one another. We won't be paying for your way back here, however. So if you have a horse, Ediar, that's in the stables, I'm not paying your way back, just so you know.
How much does it cost if you're not helping us?
Airship-wise?
Airship-wise.
Well, about 100 gold.
Oh, it's just they're just paying up front before we get the money.
That's fine.
You're more than welcome to take an airship back to New Tempest. I'm
Can
just
we
saying
take the-
Stratham is closer, so if you want to report to collect your rewards, Stratham would be closer to Easton.
I'm going to need to come back to get my horse, so
Can we take the horse with us?
it's currently being healed.
Oh.
Where's your horse at? This is Linnell speaking. She's asking.
We should have ate the horse.
What is wrong?
Look,
Why
you don't
would you-
even know. Somebody
Why would
loves
you
it.
eat a horse?
It's good. It's a horse.
Linnell kind of looks disgusted. Why would you eat a horse, Nomu?
Good meat on horse. Make you strong.
Grasha looks over at Nomu. Not as strong as Grasha. Are you sure horse makes Nomu strong? Because last time Nomu got owned by Grasha right arm.
I did not eat horse that day.
You are still a little duckling.
Yeah, she still don't want to have a rematch.
Linnell looks at Ediar. Just tell me the stables, and if you're not back in 3 weeks, I can do you a little favor and send a word to that stable master.
It's a stable close to the Quacking Donkey.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yes. He's told me to pick it up in about 3 weeks. 3 days have passed since then.
Very well. If you're not back in 3 weeks to collect your horse, I will send a message to the stable master. If you would like, I will pay him while you are away if you are gone longer than 3 weeks. Whatever pay that we pay, you owe us in your rewards. So what do you say?
Tough decision.
Considering Linnell looks. Considering we are the Adventurers Guild, I'm sure I can speak with the stable master. He will understand, or she.
You have a deal. Thank you.
All right. Now looks back at everyone. All right then. Well, if that's the case, I will make the arrangements. Go up to the north side of New Tempest, near the docks. You'll see that the airship docks are there as well. You'll be able to take an airship. Just let them know that you are with the Adventurers Guild. I will give you a letter here of recommendation. All right. Is there anything else? Any other questions?
So as long as we just solve the issue, regardless if it's werewolves or not, we'll still get our reward, correct?
Correct. So, I guess I should give you more information. Oops, my bad. So, the request is coming from the mayor of Easton. He is known as Mayor Burkham.
Just made that up.
Yes. Mayor Burkham and the people of this mining town, Easton, have been made aware of many people going missing. Disappearances of, from last I heard, about 12 people have gone missing. No signs or traces of any of these people. The only hint that we have that it might potentially be a werewolf there are rumors, according to the townspeople there, that people are only going missing during the nights of a full moon. Mayor Buckham has requested aid from the Adventurers Guild first because he does not wish to trouble the king. So we were hoping we can get this settled with us first before word goes to the king.
Okay, thank you for the information. That should be enough info.
So, if it's a werewolf, who knows? Those are just rumors. But if it is a werewolf, be prepared. They're not easy to take on, I should say. And don't get bit by one either. You know what happens when a lycanthrope bites you, yes?
Yes, we bite back. Either way, we'll take care of it.
Again, I don't recommend you do that.
Linda, what do you think happens if it bites Tabaxi?
Well, from what I know, if a lycanthrope bites you, you turn into whatever that lycanthrope was. So if a were-tiger bit Nomu, he'd turn into a were-tiger. If a werewolf bit him, he'd probably turn into a werewolf. I don't want to test it, though. Never really met a lycanthrope before. If I did, I wasn't aware that he or she was one.
Sounds fascinating. Are you ready?
You would be scary, I think. You would be scary.
I'll be tall.
We no longer be
You're already
Cat
tall.
and Co. is what would happen, and
You'd
that
be
can't
Wolf and
happen.
Co.
I
mean-
don't like that.
I may be Werecat and Co.
Werecat.
No.
It could be cat, dog, and co.
Cat dog.
We'd have to put him down, Co. Okay?
Damn.
That is a liability. Period.
Y'all
Grasha-
put the horse down, but you
Grasha laughs out loud. Oh,
Grasha will love traveling with little ducklings. This will be a good journey. Off we go. Let's go.
and Grasha grabs her great axe.
Oh, wait.
Grasha looks over at Linnell.
Linnell, can you find someone to watch Mr. Bojangles while we are gone?
Linnell looks at Mr. Bojangles and sighs. Sure.
Wait,
What happened to
Grasha, I thought you were going to find someone.
I just did.
No, you said you had that friend, and you said Linnell wouldn't want to watch Mr. Bojangles. I'm confused.
I do have a friend. Whoever Linnell finds is my friend.
Damn.
This is getting shady.
I know I said elf, but I don't know. Linnell is elf, so I assume Linnell knows elf friend.
It sounds like maybe you forgot what you said, and now you're just making it up.
Maybe. Maybe.
Linnell just, I'll find someone to watch your dog for you.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck.
If we get back safely, were you going on a date with the Sundra?
She's shaking her head. Linnell looks at Desiree. What kind of question is that?
I don't know, just something to make her fight a little harder. You're ruining it.
Give me something to come back to, Linnell.
I'll think about it.
A little false hope don't hurt.
Damn.
It doesn't sound like a yes.
I'll think about it.
Oh, look!
That's a no.
She'll think about
That's
it.
a nice way to say no.
I'll have you all dolled up by the time we get back. Bye!
She said she would share a date with you? I never had that fruit.
Shut up, Noah. You don't know anything. You don't even like fruit.
I never had it. It's a fruit.
Grasha looks
Nomo's
at Nomu.
never been on a date.
What's a fruit?
Y'all bitter.
I've never been on an airship before, so I'm gonna go do that.
You only eat meat.
Bye.
All right, well, Linnell just waves to y'all, and she has Mr. Bojangles come behind the counter with her. All right, good luck. Bye-bye.
Bye, Mr. Bojangles. Be good.
So
And say
Grasha,
goodbye to Mr. Bojangles.
Bye, dog.
You're the one that was worried about it.
The love is not genuine.
Nomu just flips the cloak at him and walks away. Walks
I
away
love you,
like
Mr.
bison.
Bojangles. It's okay. Like bison.
Walks away
No one
like
outcloaks
bison.
me. Desiree also flips her cape.
so as you guys all leave the Adventurers Guild, you head north of New Tempest, and you come across the docks. And there you see one of the airships docked, and it's a giant Zeppelin. A Zeppelin. Giant air balloon.
Yep.
With a large air balloon. Underneath the air balloon is what looks like a wooden boat. Large enough to hold probably about 50 people. So as you guys come closer to this Zeppelin or this airship, you see a gnome dressed in pretty well decorated robes. Steps forward, the gnome looks up at y'all. Oh, halt.
Can I help you? Do you all have passes?
We
Are
have-
you all looking to go to Stratham on the Zeppelin, the airship?
Yes.
Well, you have to have passes.
We are from the Adventurers Guild.
We were told the guild will be paying for our way there, and then they'll come out of the payment if we complete our quest.
Can we even see him? We're all really tall, and he's quite small.
He's
He is
probably
down
about,
there.
this gnome is probably about 3'4".
We're like
We look like a city to this guy.
skyscrapers.
This is a very short gnome. The gnome looks up at you.
Wait, from the Adventurers Guild? What are your names?
Ediar de Sane from House de Sane.
No, the monstrous.
Desiree Lovelace. Today.
Today.
What about tomorrow?
None of your business.
What about yesterday?
I don't like your tone. I was Damien yesterday.
What about you?
Isundra like bends down and puts her hand out. I'm Isundra. Nice to meet you.
Oh, you're like trying to shake.
Yeah, but I'm like bent down right
Okay.
now because I'm still quite tall.
Right.
Crouching.
Yeah.
So the gnome shakes your hand,
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I've never met the gnome before.
and then the half orc Rasha goes,
I am Grasha, mother of these little young ducklings. We are on adventure for Adventurers Guild. Yes?
I'm not the duck.
The gnome looks around. Oh, give me one moment. Pulls out a scroll. He's Ediar of House de Sane. Namu. Don't know why he called himself the monstrous. He doesn't look like a monster to me. Desiree
tall.
Lovelace.
I blot out the sun on this guy.
Desiree
trying to
Lovelace. Damien yesterday.
Gave me yesterday.
Dated yesterday.
Isundra. And Grasha. Okay, I have all your names. Just so you know, the airship's stopping at Stratham. And then, after that, we can drop you off at Easton. That's what it says your destination is. So you're not allowed to get off at Stratham. Alright?
What if we do?
You're gonna owe a fee. The Adventurers Guild
What?
pay.
How could you owe a fee if it's more to go, even further?
Because we have a deal with the Adventurers Guild. They're telling us you're going to Easton. Listen, we've had people swindle the Adventurers Guild and us before. They say they're going somewhere, and they don't. They
But I
go
have a
somewhere else.
question.
What?
If we come back from Easton to here,
Uh-huh.
how much is it?
Just depends.
I'm just trying to cover your ass, so.
We'll figure that out
It'll
later.
probably be around approximately 100 gold. That's usually what it costs.
Okay, then. That's not a lot.
Shit.
Are there
Keep
refreshments
staying
on this
100.
flight? I'm famished.
We do have a little small, juice bar on the ship.
Just juice.
No alcohol.
I thought this was a fancy.
Are we
place.
flying the plane?
No!
Then I don't see why
Plane.
not.
Where's the milk?
Is it a plane?
This is a ship for the lowborn.
What?
I'm
Lowborn.
tall. I'm tallborn. Where's the milk?
I should just say, let's just say this. This is the cheapest flight you can afford.
But he's of House de Sone, didn't you?
I've never heard of House de Sone.
Most haven't. I call the window seat.
Is your house made up at the R?
No, I'm from another country. Remember that.
I don't think you ever told me that. How can I remember that? Did he tell us that?
Once. Only once.
The gnome looks up. Okay, look, listen. I'm not trying to shit on you or anything. I'm just saying this is the cheapest flight we have. Because it's the cheapest flight, it's not the best airship, alright?
So there's no alcohol?
Damn, we're flying coach.
I've
Is that
never,
what it's called?
man, coach as fuck. But I've never been on a plane.
There's
Can't wait to
alcohol,
tell my
coach.
kids I'm living large.
It's not a plane.
Can you stop? We will be above ground. That is more than I can ask
Are
for
there
these
planes
days.
in this world?
What's a plane? Alright, get on board, come on.
He's like, get the fuck
Chop,
out
chop.
of here.
So you guys have to climb a little bridge that goes up onto the dock of the airship. So think of this airship as an old school large wooden boat.
Some Final Fantasy.
Some
I was
Final
like
Fantasy,
Final
yeah.
Fantasy 9 shit?
Very
or-
similar
or-
to the Final Fantasy ships, where it's
it
very
looks
boat
like
like.
a boat. A
like-
boat.
yeah,
So you can
exactly.
stand on the
Yes.
Okay.
So you can stand on the dock
Yeah.
while you're in the air, and then there's also a cabin
And
underneath
it's like a
for you to
balloon
sit down.
zeppelin thing on
Yes,
top of it. Okay,
exactly.
cool. So like not bad.
With
We are
some-
on the
with some
cruise.
propellers.
We are.
So as you all get onto the ship, there's there's probably about 30 other passengers on the ship, all from commoners to maybe a noble or
Ew.
some
Fuck are these
sort.
other people? It's bullshit.
So as you guys get onto the ship, you hear a loud horn go, "Rah! All aboard! We are now departing! First stop, Stratham!" And they pull the bridge from the ground, and you all can see the balloon up above begins to become inflated even more, and the ship begins to float upwards. And before you know it, you're probably about 100 feet into the air, and you just continue to move upwards, and you begin to start going eastwards
Oh my god.
towards the capital city.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, somebody hold my hand. Oh my god.
Grasha looks at Desiree.
What is wrong, young duckling? You've never been on airship before.
No, hold my hand. Hold my hand.
It's okay. They have guardrails all around. You can't fall unless you jump.
It ain't that, I don't feel right. I need a drink. Oh my god, I can't breathe. Oh my god.
What is wrong with your friend?
Gnome's fur is bristling, but he doesn't say anything.
She needs alcohol to survive.
She needs alcohol.
So
She's an alcoholic. That's what's wrong with her.
as the airship continues to
Don't label
ascend,
me, you sons of bitches.
the weather is actually perfect for air travel today. It's a sunny day. There's a nice breeze that blows against your faces as you guys travel eastwards towards the capital city. Grasha looks over at Desiree.
Young duckling.
She looks around, over her shoulders.
Shh. Hey, young duckling. Come here.
Yes,
You
Mama.
need some alcohol.
Yes, Mom.
I'm coming. She's holding onto the rail, slowly inching.
You need some good stuff.
Some good stuff. Oh shit.
What you got?
Don't tell nobody that Mother Grasha treats her ducklings well.
Jeez, how well?
Grasha reaches into her pouch and pulls out a water skin.
Oh.
Everybody always think Grasha has water in this water skin. It is alcohol skin, yes? You got me. Yeah.
Desiree grabs it, looks over her shoulder.
Gnome's looking over. He's just,
What is she doing?
Desiree flips the cape, takes a drink under it. Woo! Oh, like no one is afraid to be up here. This is crazy.
Crazy.
Grasha looks around.
What about you, Isundra? You said you've never been on
Isundra
airship.
is at the front of the ship, like the Titanic.
Oh.
Looking over the edge, like screaming, like it's awesome. She's like, Desiree, come join me.
No, I'm fine.
You can see everything.
That's the problem.
You see some
No.
of the commoners are looking over at Isundra like, what in the seven hells?
What the fuck? They don't want to see that shit? They'd be sick as fuck.
Oh, some of them don't want to. You're too close to the edge.
I'm wild.
Hit a bump, she's gone.
I'm standing on the edge like,
Yeah.
Leo.
Gnome was trying to look cool. He's standing on the edge of the front of the ship, cloak waving.
All four
Fur
legs
still
on
bristling.
all four legs on the deck of the ship. He doesn't like it.
Doing
Ediar,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
What?
come look.
I'm fine, thank you.
What the hell? You guys are so boring.
Grasha looks around. Grasha steps forward to the front of the ship.
It is a good view, yes?
Yes, it's awesome.
Now imagine if Grasha threw you off ledge.
What the fuck?
Damn! Escalated.
Would it still be
Quickly.
awesome?
No.
Little
No.
duckling will have to learn to grow wings and fly.
I can't
Quickly.
fly. I got rid of my harpy wings. Please don't throw me off the edge.
Desiree
Grasha's not gonna throw.
That's Desiree!
I took another shot. Get her back! She can swim.
Probably drinking brake fluid and shit, man.
There's not
Right.
water. It's
Grasha
ground.
turns around.
Grasha's not going to harm you, Isundra.
Grasha, can I be honest with you?
What?
It's a little mean to say you might hurt someone that way if they are your friends.
I would never hurt friends. You
I'm
are
not
young
great.
duckling.
I'm not great at friendships, but I don't think that people like that.
Why not? It's not like I threw you off.
Yeah, because it seems like you're going to.
Why would Grasha do that?
I don't know.
You're going to
Grasha,
help
please.
Grasha kill werewolf. No move. Talk sense in Isundra.
She has no sense.
Ediar, talk sense to Isundra.
He's right, she has no sense.
This is the one time I make sense, and you guys are gonna not stand behind me.
Desiree. Yes, young
piss,
duckling.
bro.
Napoleon, help me.
Napoleon's silent.
It's fucking bullshit.
I gotta take a leak.
You see what we mean?
Where's the milk?
So as you guys are just talking amongst one another, A older gentleman comes walking. He's just in like commoner's clothing, nothing serious. He's probably middle-aged man. He's got some gray hair on his beard. He comes over. Ah, how's it going, everybody? First time on the airship?
Not my first time. Years ago, I used to ride airships with my family, first class.
Jesus.
As he sits here with less than 300 gold. Miss me. Well,
Said first class.
obviously.
First class.
He looks at
First
he looks at
class.
Eddie R. Oh, you're able to afford first class.
You can see he's fallen quite far from that since then.
Damn.
I'm only here because I'm forced to go on this quest.
Unfortunately, he hasn't fallen all the way to the floor.
Not yet.
Anyways, I just noticed you all were talking amongst yourselves, and I overheard a little bit that this was some of your first time on the airship. Just wanted to.
For the rest of us plebes, yes, it is the first time on airship.
Oh, how do you guys like it?
It's awesome.
You like the wind blowing up against your face?
I like my cloak flapping.
This is garbage. How far? This drink is strong. I gotta piss. Does no one care?
Oh, the
Do they have
restrooms
milk
are
here?
down below in the cabins.
You can lean off the rail.
Mom, take me to the
Your
restroom,
butt.
please.
Garasha looks at Desiree. Listen, when I say I am mother of ducklings, that doesn't necessarily mean I do everything for young ducklings.
I don't need you in there. I can't walk without holding the.
She wants you to carry her, Grasha.
You'll never grow up into young, or you'll never grow up from young duckling to large tiger if you always hold on to mother.
I hate you.
How does a
Did you
duckling
say
go into a tiger?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out too.
What?
You said tiger, right?
Yes.
You
What-
know ducklings don't become a tiger, right?
What chain of evolution is this?
It's a figure of speech.
Desiree starts crawling to the bathroom.
She's like all floors, like.
Excuse me.
So,
No, carry her to the bathroom.
No, just give me a ride. He's on all fours.
I
his
can
damn
carry her
self.
to the edge of the rail.
What?
Son of
You
a-
don't do that too?
He wants you to
I can
pee
use the
off
edge of the rail.
the bed, the boat.
Just right off the side, man. It's a
You have
boat.
You got a wiener.
It's a boat. Stand up.
It's an airship. There are people below. It's not like in the water.
Oh, I thought we was on the,
no, you're above land.
Oh,
It's an airship.
my mistake then.
You're gonna piss on people.
It was
Calm
only
down,
It was
R.
only
Kelly.
once.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
He knows next time then.
Well, you know. So you guys heading to Stratham, the capital city, Vlaande?
We are going to Easton.
Oh, that mining town? What, are you miners? Trying to
No,
earn
I'm
some
old
gold?
enough.
What?
no, we have a quest there
I
from the
was like
Adventurers
old
Guild.
enough.
Oh, you're with the Adventurers Guild, you say? That's fascinating.
We're going to kill werewolves. Maybe.
Where, what? Werewolves?
Shit, where what?
Nomo might become werecat.
Whoa. There's really werewolves in the town of Easton?
I don't know.
They're not entirely sure. We're there to find out and defeat them if they are there, or what is there.
Well, good luck to you. I've heard nothing but nightmarish stories regarding the werewolves, the lycanthrope kind.
Go on.
They tear you limb from what I hear, especially during a full moon, let alone a blood moon. Don't get bit by one, they say you turn into them.
When's the next full moon?
I was just gonna ask that.
Limb from limb sounds
Sounds like one of them's coming.
Desiree from downstairs to the floorboards. Oh yeah, great, thanks.
Grasha, listen. There will be no tearing limb from limb. It will be us tearing werewolf limbs. Okay?
No, do not eat the werewolves.
Yeah, you may not want to eat werewolf no more.
You will
What are
become
you looking at me
werecat.
for?
Because you eat everything.
Not everything.
Not fruit and
You
vegetables.
might not want to eat werewolf, young duckling.
What?
It is a curse that they have of lycanthropy. If they bite you, you turn into one of them.
That's a long word for Nomo. He doesn't really know what it means.
He never heard that before?
Do you know what werewolf is?
No.
Think
But I will
of
beat one.
Think of Eddiyar. Okay? At night, during full moon, Eddiyar transforms into a wolf with a lot of hair and large teeth and fangs, twice as big as he is now.
A freak.
At least he would
A
be out
monster.
of the bed and I could sleep not on the floor.
Even in that scenario, the bed is still mine.
Okay, I've heard enough of this bed and floor. Listen,
You weren't there.
I hear you talk about it before.
I have a pretty good idea of werewolf now. Thank you.
Let us hear Nomu's idea of what a werewolf is.
What do you think werewolf is,
Yeah, you have a
Nomu?
good idea.
Giant wolf.
It can be.
But human wolf.
Giant wolf that walks with 2 feet.
Kind of like
Yes.
you, but a wolf.
Yes.
I have a silver grape sword for that.
That doesn't mean you are protected by it.
I brought protection. I have armor.
Desiree crawls back up the stairs. Enough about Teen Wolf. How much further do we have to put up with this?
The man that was the commoner that was speaking with you. Oh, a couple more hours till we hit Stratham.
Hours? My wig is sliding now.
Yeah, it's too
I mean-
windy up here for a wig.
The other choice would have been walking for 3 weeks.
I know what the other choice was. So tell me, because I got a nice buzz. When did you become such an animal lover, Eddiyar?
I've always loved animals.
You see that hesitation? You see how he said bye to Mr. Bojangles so curtly?
I'm the one who invited Mr. Bojangles to come with us.
But dude, don't say goodbye like you care about him.
We'll be back.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
I just feel like he's
I'll
gonna
always
go
be
home
back.
and tell his rich family that he saved a poor defenseless stray, and they're all gonna be like, "Oh, Eddie," and like it'll be a lie. Anything's possible when you lie.
I-
First class.
Lying is against my religion.
Oh.
That's why he's so blunt.
Okay. Grasha's heard enough. Grasha, go down cabin and sit down.
I thought you'd want to travel with us.
Grasha
She's had enough of us.
has headache. Grasha needs to rest.
She drank too much.
She goes down to the cabins, and the commoner that's standing there with you goes, "Oh, I wish you all the best of luck fighting these werewolves."
Do you know anything about like that town? Have you heard any
I've
stories?
been there before.
Have you heard stories? About the
Nothing,
monsters?
nothing about werewolves of any kind. I just know that that's a town that lies beneath the mountains known as Ashmar Rise. If you know Ashmar Rise, it is a large mountain areas, or it's a mountainous terrain that blocks off the eastern border of Londe from the nation of Dorwin. Other than that, I know most of Londe's ores and materials as far as mining comes from that area. Back when the town was first built, it attracted many people for jobs. But right now, it's not much other than a mining town. I don't see very many travelers going to it. The Ashmar Rise is a pretty dangerous terrain. If you were trying to go to Dorwin, I wouldn't suggest crossing the mountains there. You just take the main roads. So I can't really see very many travelers going there other than to go mining for something. Or if they have family there. It's a pretty small town, not very big. I've never heard anything about werewolves there before. It's always been a peaceful town.
No one's going back down to the cabins.
No,
Alright.
no one said fuck you. This is boring.
Well, the commoner nods and says, "Well, good luck to you. Farewell."
Thanks, sir.
Stay safe, my friend.
Yes, sure.
Well, as he walks away, is there anything you guys want to do before we kind of just fast travel it?
I already peed off the edge, man. I've already done that once, and I was told it was wrong. So no, nothing
Pee on
else.
people.
He didn't know.
He didn't know. You can look over the edge.
It's a boat. Usually, you stand over the edge when you're ready to go.
Calm down, Tyrion.
So as the airship grows close to the city, capital city of Stratham, you all can see that this city is much smaller than New Tempest. However, it's also older in sense of the architecture and the buildings. New Tempest is a much newer city. Stratham is the original capital to the nation of Londe, and it's also where the king's castle lies. As you guys grow closer to Stratham, make me perception checks.
I don't want to roll that one again.
Perception.
Oh wait, no, I rolled that one.
19.
14.
Okay.
10.
17 plus. What was it? Perception.
Yes.
25.
Okay. And Desiree?
19.
All right. So if you got a 10 or higher, you see this. You see 5 large animals flying towards the airship. On each animal is an armored person. As the 5 animals grow closer, you can see they are now much closer, so you can see that the animals are griffins. You have these, what they're called griffin knights, on these griffins that come and they surround the zeppelin as you guys grow near. And the knights they don't shout or say anything. They just, with their griffins, fly around and kind of escort you guys to Stratham.
Noma waves at him. He's friendly.
One of them looks at Nomu and doesn't wave back.
Damn.
That's rude.
And you see on the griffin riders, on their armor, you can see the sigil of Stratham and the soldiers of Londe, of the kingdom. And that commoner that was talking to you comes back. Oh, have you all never seen a griffin knight before? Griffin rider?
No, it looks super cool.
Yes, they're from the kingdom. They're escorting us, making sure we're not doing anything funny.
So well.
Too late for that.
Right.
Day
Wrong
late,
group.
Day late, $1 short.
So, I know I said farewell before, but are any of you from Stratham?
No.
Out of character. This is where your wife is, Desiree. Back into character.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, for real? This so long, probably. I'm not gonna doubt you. Hi, boo.
So as you guys get closer to Stratham,
Can you
the
go let her answer?
Griffin Knights do escort you, but the ship soon docks, and the commoner looks over at Desiree, or anyone else. Well, I have family here. Pleasure meeting you all. You all take care and good luck in Easton.
Are you going to send a message to your wife or something?
Give me a minute. I see White Grosh's brain is mashed potatoes. This shit is so strong. How do I look?
We can't
Don't
go.
look at me.
We can't go there. We can't get off here.
You're right. She can't see me like this. She'll kill me.
No, we just literally can't get off here. We have to continue on to the next city. That's what they told us.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
I was just letting you know your wife is in Stratham.
Maybe he can give a message to your wife.
I don't know him or trust him.
Do you think he knows your mother-in-law?
Why you gotta ruin my day?
I'm just saying.
I always have a little bit of hope at night that she's dead.
Maybe she is. You don't know unless you ask him.
You think he's sleeping with my wife?
No.
Damn.
What the hell?
I don't think.
I'm going to lay down.
I don't think your wife is sleeping with him. He seems quite old.
You're right.
As the passengers get off the airship, you see the captain. He yells out, "All aboard, Easton!" And in a couple of minutes, soon enough, the airship prepares to take flight yet again towards the town of Easton. And I'm going to say, from Stratham to Easton's only another couple hours. So we can just fast travel at this point
Mm-hmm.
to kind of just make things quick. So as you guys travel towards Easton, you finally arrive. And when you arrive, you can see how large Ashmore Rise is. The mountains that form what is called Ashmore Rise are humongous. They are large and they stretch for miles from north to south. As the airship comes to a halt, it slowly begins to drop, and everyone begins to depart or get off of the airship, the Zeppelin. And as you guys are stepping off, you are in the town already, the mining town known as Easton. and there are several guards kind of waving people in.
Mm-hmm.
And as everyone gets off of the ship leaves, just like it did Stratham, and it starts to head south towards another city. And you hear the captain scream out, "Next!" Oh shit! What did I name it? Riverhall. That's what I was going. The captain yells out, "Next city, Riverhall!" And soon enough, the ship leaves, and you are all left in Easton. The town is a fairly small town. Again, it's a mining town. It's not very pretty. It's beneath the mountain terrain, so the town is, most of it is very low quality. A lot of the housing there are like low cabins. Nothing too fancy about this mining town. As you guys look around, you do notice there are several types of races all around, so it's pretty open to the different kinds of races that you'll see here. Most of the people you come across look like they're in commoners' clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Not very many rich people come to this town of Easton. One of the guards steps forward. He's in just normal leather armor. He's one of the town guards. And he steps forward to greet the five of you. He notices you all have weapons equipped. Most of the passengers that got off didn't have weapons, so you catch the guard's eye.
Yep.
Halt! Excuse me. May I ask what your business here is in Easton? I just noticed you all have weapons on you, and we've been having trouble lately with people going missing. So I just need to verify your names and why you've come to the town of Easton.
Yes, I am Ediar Desane from House Desane. Me and my companions here are here from the quest from the Adventurers Guild to kind of solve this issue with the people going missing.
Ah, the Adventurers Guild has sent you. Finally, we haven't heard a word from them in quite some time. We sent out that notice to them many days ago. If that's why you're here, you'll want to speak with the mayor, Mayor Burkham. Here, follow me. I'll take you to him.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
So the guard brings you to the central area of town. As you guys are walking, many people kind of look your way. You guys are all new. Most of the people in this town know each other, so you're new faces. And you all have equipment, swords,
Swole even.
He brings you to the mayor's office in the town hall. You guys step into the office, and there is a lady at the front desk. And the guard looks down at the lady. They're here from the Adventurers Guild. And she looks up at everyone. Ah, let me go inform the mayor. She gets up and steps into the mayor's office. And as she does, the mayor steps out into the main room where you guys are standing. And you see a middle-aged human male, pretty tan, has dark black hair, brown eyes, and he has a dark beard. Ah, welcome to the town of Easton. You are the adventurers from the Adventurers Guild. I am Mayor Burkham. You're here to find the source of why my people have gone missing, correct?
Yes, do you have like any information you can give us?
I have some possible information. Here, step into my office. Let us talk. And he steps into his office. And after you all step in, the lady at the front desk shuts the door. So it's just you five with the mayor. The mayor walks to his desk, and he sits down. When you guys look around in the office, it's pretty messy. And he looks over. Excuse the mess. We had a bit of a issue a few nights ago here, and someone tried to steal some stuff, I would assume. Go ahead and make me perception checks. Or I'd say more so investigation check, I think, than perception.
Deep 20 here.
What is it? What did you say? Investigation?
Investigation.
Okay. I got
11.
24.
11.
17.
Okay. I'm only saying investigation because the room is a mess. His office is all over the board. There's books everywhere, papers all over the desk.
23.
If you got a higher than if you got higher than 15, raise your hand.
Oh, yeah.
So everyone got higher than 15 than Ediar. What did Ediar get?
I got 11.
Okay. So Ediar, everyone notices the room's a mess. So the mayor walks back behind his desk and he sits down. Please excuse the mess. We had burglary in here not too long ago. So Ediar, when you look around, you're 11. You don't really see anything other than books and papers, kind of all about. You do notice though on the Mayor Burkham's right hand, he has a cloth wrapped around his hand. It looks like, to you, you would think he was injured, like a bandage wrapped around his hand.
Yeah.
But that's all you can really see.
It's a
However,
shame.
everyone else, what did everyone else get?
I got
19.
17.
23.
23. Okay, so you all see this though. So as the Mayor Burkham sits down, all of you notice the bandage on his hand, but you also notice along the wall, under some of the paper that's scattered all along the desk and the floors, near the window. It's the only window in the office. Near the window, you all notice some scratch marks on the floor leading up to the window against the wall. Very, very light marks. Very light scratches. Nothing like swords or anything slashed up against the wall or anything like that, but they're very light marks, like a scratch. Ediar doesn't notice this, but everyone else does. And like again, they're very light, and most of it's covered up by all the papers scattered about. The mayor sits down. He lets out a loud sigh. Excuse my office. Again, a thief came in through the window one night and attacked me.
I'm not saying shit.
Thief in the night.
I ain't saying shit.
What'd you say?
I ain't saying shit.
I've got a bit of a buzz. I don't know when to shut the fuck up.
Rasha doesn't notice it. She's just.
Yeah, Grasha's got poo brain.
Yeah. So the mayor Burkham, again, a thief came in here and attacked me. I don't know what he wanted. The guards came in here and stopped him before he could do any damage, but he got away, jumped out the window. That's part of the reason why the office is a mess. Anyways, so you're from the Adventurers Guild, right? So let's get down to business. My people have gone missing. So far, 12 people are gone. There has been no evidence of any traces left behind. I want to find my people. So, what did the Adventurers Guild tell you? And I'll supplement whatever they did not.
It didn't really tell us a lot.
There's something we need to find and stop. And that when the moon comes out, crazy things happen.
Yes, so the rumor has it. None of my guards have been able to find any traces, but rumor has it here in town. The townsfolk are saying people are going missing on the nights of a full moon. Now, if any of you know anything about full moons, the only thing that comes to mind in my head are some damn lycanthropes. Werewolves, were-rats, were-tigers, whatever the fuck you want to call them. But that's some bullshit. I can't imagine there being a lycanthrope in my goddamn town. Now, if there is one, I need you all to exterminate it pronto. I can't have my people missing. I have people at my doors every goddamn day wondering where their loved ones have gone. Some of my greatest miners here in town, hard workers, have gone missing. So, all I can tell you is, I don't think it's a goddamn werewolf. Or a were-rat, or whatever you want to call it. Those things are messy, right? They tear people apart, right? You think there'd be blood or something around here that would show that lycanthropes came through, right?
Right.
I think it has to do with the goddamn fucking thief that came in my office the other night. I think there's a group of people taking these people somewhere, wanting money or something. Look. He opens up his drawer. He pulls out a dagger. He lays it down on the desk. This dagger here is what stabbed my hand. He holds his hand up with the bandages. The thief used this. I don't know if he tried to kill me or what he was doing. Take a look at it. I found nothing of it. It might be a clue for you when you're searching town. Ask some of the townsfolk what they know. What are you rolling?
I'm rolling investigation. Roll a 16. Just looking at it myself.
On the dagger.
On the dagger?
Yep.
So Nomu takes the dagger in his hand?
No. I'm not touching it. I'm just looking.
He said no.
Just looking.
I'm not touching
All right, so Nomu, as you look, you said you have 16?
Mm-hmm.
As you look down at the dagger, it looks like a very simple dagger to you. It's not anything special. There's no, like, engravings of the sort.
Not silver or anything?
It's not silvered. It's just a normal dagger. It looks fairly common.
Any blood on it?
No blood. It's actually fairly clean.
So it was white flame.
Yeah, it was wiped clean. Yeah, because he got stabbed with it.
Interesting.
You got a 16, right?
Yep.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll.
Not gonna roll? Grasha looks at dagger. Looks like normal dagger to me. I don't think it'd be much help.
So, do you normally work nights? Pretty late?
Lately I have been.
been restless these past couple of nights. If you were the mayor of a town with people missing, you would be awake too.
I agree. We'll catch this thief if we can find it.
Take the knife with you. Maybe one of the townsfolk might have seen it before. I don't know.
Sure. Noma wraps his hand around something and grabs it, and wraps the entire dagger up or something.
You can just grab it.
Oh no, I don't want to ruin the evidence.
You can never be too careful, man.
Well,
I
that's
got a
true.
fingerprint.
Question: is there any patterns in the people missing? Any location they're all generally around? Any like
Well,
choice of the people going missing in terms of?
from what I've seen or what I know, again, 12 people have gone missing, all different ages, different races. There's not really a pattern I've seen. The only thing, again, is rumors that the people that have gone missing have been on nights of the full moon. Now, it's been a couple of months since the first person's gone missing.
When's the next full moon?
I'm not really too sure. I'd probably say tonight.
We'll figure it out.
Shady.
Where's your nearest tavern?
Oh, just not too far from here. A couple minutes down the road. You can't miss it.
Good. I will speak to you later if we need more details.
Okay, listen. We went to the Adventurers Guild first because we didn't want to disturb the king with this trivial nonsense. If it is just a group of bandits wanting money or whatever, I don't care if they come back dead or alive.
Understood.
However, the most important thing is finding my people. If they are alive somewhere, bring them back. If you can do that, we will be in your debt, and I know you saw the reward, yes? We've increased it to 5,000 gold. No one's answered our call till you.
We're here now, so rest assured we will figure it out. Come, I will teach you to a drink, Desiree.
If you find anything, come back to me. All right? I'll have my town's guards assist you in any way I can.
Noma's hair kind of bristles, but he's kind of trying to hide it.
All right. So you guys are leaving the mayor?
Oh yeah.
All right. So you guys step outside of the town hall. The tavern, you can see it from where you're at. It's just down the main road. Not far. So what do you... Grasha looks...
He steps hard towards that tavern.
Grasha
He's like-
follows. Oh, you took dagger. You think it will be helpful?
A little bit. We need to talk.
Yeah.
He looks at Desiree.
I don't trust that motherfucker. Did anyone else notice those scratch marks?
Yeah. Is he the
scratch
one?
marks?
Grasha goes, scratch marks? What scratch marks?
Scratch marks being covered up by a mess in that office.
Hastily covered up.
Do you think he was really attacked?
No. The dagger is too clean.
Look how short to anger he was.
What do you mean the dagger is too clean? It'd be reasonable to clean off any dagger that had blood or something on it if he was stabbed with it.
Why would he keep it?
It's Grasha. Or Grasha. Grasha looks, he said evidence, right? I mean, Grasha doesn't really do much with evidence. Grasha's no a lawyer, you see. Or prosecutor, but you know.
I need to go to the tavern and ask some questions about the mayor's schedule. I want to check that office.
Okay, well, lead the way. Grasha will follow.
It's been days. He hasn't cleaned his office or paid someone to clean it yet. Why'd he leave it like that?
It's weird, right?
Hiding stuff.
He doesn't want people to see the scratch marks, right?
I didn't see any scratch marks. I
Well,
don't
they
know.
were there at the art. The
They were
three of us
so-
saw them. You rolled like shit. I don't know what to
Red
tell you.
flags were just flying all over this guy, man.
It's a real Remus loop.
So you guys go to the tavern. As you guys step into the tavern, it's not too busy. It's about midday. There's a few people in there. You do notice there's two men at the bar, and the barkeep
Making
serving
me
them serving them some alcohol. And you see there's a few people kind of just sitting around the main area. And Grasha goes, well, if we at tavern, Grasha gonna see what kind of booze they have. Grasha, we'll be back. You get table, yes? She
Yes.
gets to walk off. So you guys can do whatever you want.
Noma walks
Should we
up to the
question
bar and
people?
grabs Desiree. Scotch, your strongest, please.
She said neat.
The
Don't fuck it up.
That's neat.
Yep. The bartender looks at Nomu. Scotch?
And a bowl of milk.
That's quite the combination, but sure. That'll be 2 gold.
Flips it.
All right.
So what are you? What are the others doing? You're
Should
at
we
the
question
you're at the
people?
bar, or are you taking a table
Oh, I'm at the bar first.
and then getting a table?
Yeah.
Okay.
Later, after I talk to the barkeep after the first couple drinks.
Yeah, loosen up.
Yep.
Okay.
Ediar sits down at the table, yells across the room, "Barkeep, plate of food and a glass of water."
This is not the house of the sauna, you asshole. Get up.
The barkeep looks over.
Nerve.
Very well.
Cheapest plate, by the way.
1 gold.
First class.
Ediar flips a coin his way.
The food and water come your way to the table. And the barkeeps pours you the scotch and gets you the drinks. Does Isundra want anything?
Just ale.
Ale. The barkeep gets Isundra some ale, and Grasha gets some ale as well. The barkeep looks at you. What brings you guys here to Easton? I've never seen you all around here before.
You know, we're here to save your little hole-in-the-wall town. But,
Damn.
I got a question
Save my hole-in-the-wall town, you say?
You heard me right.
So what are you? Are you the King's Guard? Are you Adventurers Guild members? Last Adventurers Guild members I've heard of, they died terrible deaths.
What the fuck? Were they with Grasha?
Oh, that probably.
Nomu takes a lick of his milk. Dummy.
Do you trust your mayor? Do you feel safe in your town? Did you vote for him?
Mayor Burkham? Yes, I voted for him. He's done this town well.
What kind of money does he put into the environment here?
He's treated us very well. Listen, since he was voted into the office as mayor many months ago, we have
How many?
gained more money. We have less taxes here in the town.
Well, when you have less citizens because they're disappearing. I don't know. Just takes another sip.
Listen, y'all. Look,
God
I know
damn.
you're outsiders, but Mayor Burkham has done this town of Easton very well.
Oh,
Most of us love him.
He seems like a very nice person. That's what I'm asking.
Yes, he is extremely nice. He's donated to several causes for the people. He's been up searching for the lost people of our town day and night. He's done everything he can. He has sent word to you, the Adventurers Guild.
So he works really hard. When does he rest?
I don't know.
Does he have a family?
Not that I'm aware of.
So this man just works tirelessly.
As many in his position do, yes.
Soldier.
Soldier.
I have a question. You mentioned adventurers being through here that you said died horrible deaths.
Oh, no. Not through here particularly. I've met adventurers from the Adventurers Guild that have died
Oh,
horrible
circle.
deaths. I haven't been here in Easton all my life.
Okay, fair
Well,
enough.
that's all right. Nice of you to join us, Eddie R. Instead of yelling across the tavern like an uncultured swine.
Nomu got what he wanted from the barkeep. He's gonna go to the table.
Okay.
Abruptly.
Another scotch. Put it on the cat's tab.
All right. So that would be another
fucked up, man.
another 2 gold.
Flips right behind him as he's walking.
All right. Grasha sits down at the table.
Grasha, we talk, right? Let's go find where people are. Smash some skulls.
Or are we waiting until the moon potentially is full? Or
He wants to talk to some more people.
I think we need to ask around, so maybe we can figure out where we need to be.
I want to find somebody who does not like the mayor very much.
yeah, let's take a
No,
look.
who stands up?
Shit down.
Who hates
Is that
the mayor?
is that what you're saying out loud to them?
No, well, Hello.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. So you guys are sitting down, kind of just saying that to one another.
Let's go to the poor areas of town.
Okay.
You know he doesn't give a shit about people like that. This guy's a flourishing business. Look how nice this fourth floor is.
You gotta find the homeless dude.
All right.
There's always-
There is a man in the tavern who kind of overhears you guys. He's 2 tables down.
Eavesdrop? The fuck?
He's dressed in commoner's clothing, but he's got a hood over his head, and he's got like a leather breastplate on.
Mm-hmm.
He leans to the side, not too obvious, but obvious enough that you spot him.
Hey, I heard you're looking for someone that doesn't like the mayor.
I didn't say that out loud, did I? What's it do to you?
I hate the guy. Care to know why?
Sure. Why why do you hate the mayor when everybody else loves him?
The guy comes forward
I
and
was
he
gonna say
scoots.
maybe sit by our
Yeah,
table.
he
instead of
comes forward, he pulls a chair, he sits down, he takes his hood off. He's a half elf. He's got short blonde hair, blue eyes.
Link?
He looks around.
Let me buy you a drink.
You're from the Adventurers Guild, yes?
Correct.
He looks around. I'll tell you what. My name is Alros. I'm from here in Easton.
Alros?
Yes, Alros.
Like one word?
Alros. 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 Name's Alros. The first victim that went missing was my little sister,
Oh.
Ilona. I haven't been able to find her since. But you want to know why I dislike the mayor, right?
Yes, sir.
We need more information.
The mayor has has placed restrictions on the mines. No one is to ever go near the mines except for during the day. The miners here are only allowed in certain areas of the mines during any given time of the
This
day.
is some ESO shit.
Yeah. During the night, he has the town guards keep everyone out of the mines. During the day, the town guards only keep them in a certain part of the mines. Why does he do that?
What reason did he give you? Nothing?
To keep the people safe. Because
From
people
what
have
in the
gone
mines?
missing. I don't know.
This was after the first person went missing?
Yes.
It's a bit suspicious on my part since he told us
Yes.
he didn't know what was causing people to go missing. You would think he would have told us that the reason he closed off the mines is because people were going missing near there.
He says the mines are a dangerous place, which they can be. Before he was elected mayor, there have been sightings of goblins and random monsters, obviously in Ashmar Rise. It's a large terrain. Of course there's going to be monsters from time to time. There's always guards at the mines. But the restrictions lately have been very tight. Why?
When your sister went missing, where was the last place she was seen?
I'm fairly certain it was in my home, but I wasn't around.
How old is she?
She's about my age. She's probably,
Okay.
half elf. She's probably about 23.
I heard there was a break-in at the mayor's office. You know anything about a thief?
Not that I know of.
Did you know your mayor was injured?
No, I haven't seen him in a couple of days.
Sure you haven't. So when your sister was gone, missing from your house potentially, no signs of a break-in, nothing at her place?
Nothing. Absolutely gone missing.
Without a trace.
Without a trace.
Since you do not like your mayor, when do you say he stops working for a while to rest?
I don't know. He's a human. Humans need sleep.
I want to investigate his office.
Well, there's only one or two ways in. The window and the door. Good luck getting through either one.
And what is that?
He's got guards all over the town.
No, that was like it's bullshit.
Alright, team. So it sounds like we're either going to the mines anyway, because that's what cool kids do, we're breaking and entering into an office,
B&E.
Also, what cool kids do.
or we're tying up the mayor and we're getting answers.
I'm a bit against breaking and entering, so
When did the mayor?
You stand watch.
Has the mayor always lived here? Do you
No,
know him before?
he's fairly
Is
new.
he new? Where's he from?
About 6 months ago, he was elected.
Mm-hmm. But he came and then he was elected? He was new to the town?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where he's from?
I personally don't know where the mayor is from. I just know he's not from Easton, nor is he from the capital.
Oh,
Real.
no one unwraps the dagger and asks him,
Have you ever seen this before?
It's a fucking dagger.
The Alros looks down at the dagger. It's pretty common. I mean, I've seen a lot of daggers like it. No one make me an insight check.
Inside check it is. Oh, yeah. It's +4, huh? Ooh. 19.
Oh, you rolled really high.
Brian said, oh, I wasn't ready.
Oh shit, I rolled really low. Alros says, he tells you, well, it's a fairly common looking dagger. I've seen many daggers like it. Nomu gets a feeling he's lying.
Why aren't you telling me? You seem a little on edge right now.
Nomu can see a little sweat drop kind of on the side of his face, but only Nomu can see it. And he looks at Nomu. What do you mean? It's just a normal dagger. I don't know anything about it.
Then why are you sweating?
I don't know. It's hot in here.
It is not hot in here. I have fur.
Garasha looks around. And she lifts an arm, smells her armpit.
I'm sweating a little bit, young duckling.
You've been sweating since we left.
Oh.
Just shut up.
Let me see here.
It's true, you're awfully tight-lipped for someone
Oh.
who joined our conversation.
Damn, I don't want to roll intimidation.
What do you
I don't wanna
can roll
scare the guy.
persuasion if you want.
Persuasion, there we go. Damn, it's flat though. Oh, that 20!
Natural 20.
Tell me everything!
Tell me everything!
Sing like a canary.
Listen, if you're not gonna tell me anything, how are we supposed to find your sister? How are we supposed to make the mayor pay for whatever he's done if he has done anything wrong?
Alros has a large sigh to him, and he goes, "Fine, you got me. I've seen that dagger before.
Go on.
It's my dagger."
Damn, the plot just twist.
She said, "Mm-hmm."
Where's M. Night Shyamalan at? Man?
If you don't believe me, look at the bottom of the handle. Twist the tip off.
Still not touching the dagger. Use the cloth to twist the tip off.
It twists off, and out comes the tip, and there's a little compartment where the handle is. And he says, "Pull out what's inside." And it's a little piece of paper that's rolled up.
What is this?
Read it.
Yeah, unravels it.
Yep.
Takes a gander.
And when he looks at it, and the Alros goes, "Proof that that's my dagger." And
You
as
wrote I did it?
as Nomu as Nomu reads the scroll on the dagger, it just says, "To my brother Alros from Ilona. My sister had this dagger made for me.
Oh no, he's got a sister complex.
I believe he killed Ilona. I believe he's taken the other villagers."
That would explain why he kept the dagger and why it's clean, even though he says he's been injured by this dagger.
I stabbed him in the goddamn hand.
You broke into his office?
Well, obviously, if he's
I did.
Scoot up your chair, friend! Which means you could probably do it again. I mean, you know why you got caught. You can avoid it.
Do we need him to sneak in?
I don't know if doing it again is something that's possible. After I did it, he's had guards all around 24/7.
Well, you
What
are by
happened?
yourself. I
What-
mean, how hard is it to distract some guards? Sunja, all we gotta do is cut your top a little lower.
I'll tell you what happened. He looks around to make sure no one's listening. I snuck into his office to see if there was anything I could find, just like the 4 of you, or the 5 of you. As I was snooping around, I found some papers, but I didn't have enough time to really read them. Shipment papers, money, banks involved. As I was reading through them, the mayor walked in, and he called for the guards. He attacked me. I defended myself and stabbed him in the hand. Before I can get anywhere, the guards came in, so I had to make an escape. I jumped through the windows. However, he takes a really deep breath, and he takes a few moments to collect himself, and he begins to sweat even more. I saw something that night I have never seen in my life. Before the guards came in, when I stabbed that man in the hand, he didn't even flinch. What man doesn't flinch after being stabbed in his dominant hand? With a dagger that size. After stabbing him, his skin, it began to crack. I've never seen anything like it. Fangs grew out of his fucking mouth. Claws from his fingers.
He's a
He's a weremare.
werewolf.
He's
He's
a
a
were.
werewolf.
That explains why he
Werewolf.
works at night.
He attacked me with these claws. You probably saw markings if you were in his office. Up against the window, along the floor.
Yeah, we definitely
Yeah,
saw
we
that.
saw that.
I wasn't seeing things then. It wasn't an illusion. It was real.
Yeah, EDR didn't see it,
Can I
but
make
the
a
rest of us
perception
saw
check
it.
on what he's saying?
You mean a insight?
Or, yeah, insight?
Trying to see if he's lying?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why would he?
No, crap.
You
Garbage.
can't.
Garbage.
You believe him from what,
EDR doesn't know
from
shit.
what
I
he's
don't feel
saying.
like he's
I'm
lying.
rolling because just
12 plus. What were you
5.
rolling? Insight?
17.
17. You get the sense he's telling the truth. You can tell after the deep breath and he had to collect himself that he's still like shocked from it. From seeing it.
Everything's adding up. The question is, when do we strike?
We have to go about this very, very carefully. Because the entire town loves this guy.
We don't live here. Who gives a fuck what they think? This is the safest thing for them.
Alros-
And AR has to get back to
Alros
his fort.
looks
We could become
looks
the
at you,
enemy.
the 5 of you. Listen. Every night that man
Why would he
goes to
take
the
people?
mines with some guards. Why? If it's dangerous, why does he go to the mines at night every night? I say we follow him tonight. See what he's doing.
Sounds good to me.
Take
What do
off
you
your
say?
chainmail.
I'm not entirely sure I know how to do that.
You keep watch.
You bathe with your chainmail on? You
I
don't
must be protected and prepared at all times.
Okay.
Alros looks
He's
at you.
used to his servants
So
taking
now
the
that you
strain.
know that what you know, you're not going to turn me in.
Why would I do that?
No, we think it's awesome.
An enemy of our enemy is our friend.
How you know I'm telling the truth?
I have a feeling.
Desiree can really tell when someone's lying.
Go beat your ass. If you're not. Do you see her? She points at Grasha.
Grasha goes, yes. Grasha will whoop ass. Alros looks at the 5 of you. Very well. So what do you think? We sneak into the mines tonight.
Why do you think he's taking people though?
Probably to eat him in peace. Who knows?
Or those shipments. Probably selling people to maybe a ring.
Like he's
Slave
turning people
ring?
into werewolves, and there's a whole werewolf town, and they all breed together and eat together and sing and howl around the moon and shit.
That would be a nightmare scenario.
Holy
So should we go there
Wait,
and
what
wait
game?
for him?
Wasn't that oh, the order.
Yeah.
Alros
What
looks
game
at the
is
5 of you. So, how about it? What do you think?
I think it's a good idea.
I think we're going to fuck him up.
Let's get one more drink.
Alros has a large smile across his face. Finally, some people willing to snoop on this mayor.
We
Everyone
love
that-
to snoop.
Everyone in town loves him. It's just too much.
One question. If he's the one behind this incident, why would he call for adventurers to come look into it?
Because he has to look like he's doing something.
Yep.
The townsfolk have
They want the call
brought
to
it to
action.
his feet, to his doorstep. 12 people have gone missing. People are not happy. That's why.
You're from a royal family. You don't know what a PR stunt is?
Politics.
Remember, he told us he's not a werewolf. He's trying to get us, looking into something else.
You do have a good point.
Plus, he doesn't believe in werewolves. He says they're bandits.
Yeah, what the bandits just doesn't make sense.
He probably
Doesn't.
heard I was delicious.
Listen, the mines, they're about 20 minutes north of here. Tonight, 10 p.m. The mayor always makes his way to the mines at 9 o'clock at night. There's always 2 guards standing guard at the entrance. I can take care of them. Meet me at the entrance. I'll have the guards unconscious.
Would you like your dagger back?
I would.
Hands it over.
Thank you.
Grasha, can you be quiet and sneaky?
Grasha looks at Isundra. Grasha can be sneaky, yes? Why do you ask?
Because we're about to be sneaky and stuff, so I just want to make sure.
If there's anyone you ask, it should be Ediar.
That's 100% true, but we already knew about him, so.
Grasha looks at Ediar.
Ediar's like, damn. What
Can
the
you
fuck?"
be quiet, Ediar?
I cannot move.
It's a good plan.
He's keeping watch.
So, 10 o'clock, I'll meet you at the mines entrance.
Or you can investigate that office and see those shipments.
No one was
I'm against
very
breaking and
invested.
entering.
Yeah, he's not
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
do
that's
It's
right.
not breaking and entering. It's a civil service. It's an investigation.
He
It's,
ain't doing it.
it. Aren't you also against, like, a mayor using his power to do this horrible thing?
I mean, I am, but it's not 100% confirmed that that's what's going on. And I can't just break into someone's house.
Yeah, it's not his
It's
house.
just not, or even their location. It's just not something I can
It's
do.
a
Okay,
public
People's
it's against-
taxpayer money pay for the building.
it's against my religion. I cannot do
It's
this.
not against your religion. It's against your moral code. You don't know anything.
My religion is my moral code.
Damn.
Read a book, Eddie. Oh my god.
What time is it?
Do you even know what a book is?
It's about 5
Yeah, I went to the library. Remember?
So about 5 hours.
Alros looks in, leans forward. Listen, I'm gonna make my leave now. I'll meet you at the mines at 10 o'clock. Don't get caught. All right? He stands up, puts his hood back over his head, and he walks out. Tavern. Just
What
he
if he's
leaves the
setting
5
us
of
up
you.
though?
It reminds me of metal tabaxi solid.
Karasha looks at you. What?
Nothing.
Tabaxi solid. What?
Metal tabaxi solid. It's a play on stealth.
What if I had a way to get you in without breaking in?
It's still.
I don't think that's possible.
It's still
But I do have a plan.
Well, I
Once we
I
get...
am someone of many talents, okay?
Okay.
I am an actor, and I do
She's like, it's on my sheet.
impersonations. If I could call and get them to unlock the door for a friend of the mayor's or a janitor, come on, you kind of look like a janitor, and you can break in and clean up.
We don't have phones. How are you gonna call?
Well,
Right? Do we have phones?
Oh,
You don't have
shit.
phones.
I do have a plan. We can use the mines. We can use the noise I make as a distraction to pull the guards towards me.
He's like, I
And
know.
so
What if
we-
they all jump you? You don't have any potions.
But we're going to be behind them, and then we.
Yeah,
jump
you
them.
can get behind them, and I can survive for at least a decent bit of time.
Well, you have to fight them.
That's true.
So as you guys are talking amongst each other, a guard, one of the town's guard, comes in. You can tell he's a guard just by the outfit he has on.
He's a narc.
And then we start
And-
talking about drinks.
The guard steps in, looks around. He notices the 5 of you, walks over. Ah, adventurers from the Adventurers Guild.
I'm not drinking that swill. Oh, how you doing?
What's that?
Have you heard anything yet? Be sure to let us know if you find out anything. We're here to help as well.
We will.
We have some ideas, but we're not too sure of them yet. So
Do you know?
just give us some
anything?
time to do a bit more research.
What kind of ideas you got?
We don't really want to put anything in people's heads, so we're going to keep it to ourselves for now. Like I said, when we have something more concrete, we'll come to you and tell you.
Do you have any information for us?
Other than what the mayor may have told you, no, not really.
You don't have anything like. No clues.
No,
Nothing.
not really.
What did the thief look like?
I wasn't part of the guards that stormed the town hall when the thief was there, so I'm not sure.
Interesting.
But I heard about it.
Do you know what the guards are going to be doing tonight? In terms of like defending the city or location wise?
We always have guards patrolling the streets, more so than usual due to the 12 missing people.
Are there any other measures that the mayor put in whenever people started going missing that we should be aware of?
He placed restrictions on the mines. Night.
Why the mines?
It's a dangerous place up there. We don't want children, people walking around.
Is that where people went missing from?
They've been missing from town, not the mines. But the mines have been known to collapse from time to time. People have gone missing before the mayor even came, before this problem. The mountains of Ashmere rise. It's a dangerous place. If you're not
Yeah,
careful.
we know.
For the people going missing in the towns, do you know if it's been confined to like any particular area yourself?
Not necessarily. It's a small town. People have been taken from their homes, from what I've heard.
Is that the only location? Like usually they are taken from home.
Yes, that's what I hear.
And no one else is ever at home during that time.
No one.
Interesting.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Thank you for the information.
Yes, of course. Remember, if you find out anything, let us know. Mayor Burkham wants to get this settled as soon as possible.
I understand.
We are at his service.
We will keep you posted.
Keep you posted.
All right, the guard walks off. So what are you guys doing?
That guy's in his pocket. We ain't telling him shit. You get nothing. Nothing. Keep you posted. Yeah, it was thieves. Oh yeah, you know.
Posted in the wall, the dagger.
All right, so
He's a narc.
are you guys just gonna wait till 10 o'clock?
I can drink for 5 hours.
Do we need anything else in town? Should we? I don't know where else we could look.
I don't trust anybody here.
I mean, we can check those said homes to see if they actually were taken from there.
Should we check out any like you said shipping papers, right?
In the
Yeah,
Do they,
office.
do they have like a dock or?
Getting in there.
Can we
No,
agree
we
that
can
if
check out,
Al's
like, the
setting
docks
us
or-
up, we can offer?
The only dock
Yeah.
that they have, they're not close to water. The only dock's like the airship dock.
So we're so they ship
Oh damn.
airship.
Untraceable on that one.
That and like, I mean, horseback,
Mm.
caravans,
Hmm.
wagons.
Hmm.
There is a main road leading to Easton.
I guess our next step is the mines.
Says, you
Yeah.
guys gonna wait till the mines?
Should we case the area first?
Yeah, maybe we
Figure out
should
the
go
best
check out the
places to
mines.
Yeah, we should look around.
Ask around. See if anyone's seen anything shady.
Yeah, good.
You gonna-
Okay, let's go check out the mines. Maybe
Okay.
we can ask some questions.
Okay.
We don't want to let anyone be suspicious of us around the mines if it is in fact the area. So
But they said that there have been goblins and things, and he put extra security. So is it suspicious if we look around there?
I don't want to get too
Well-
close to the mine.
yeah, we don't want to get too close because if the mayor is in fact the one causing this, he doesn't want us checking the mines.
Let's just kill him.
I don't.
Grasha or grease.
I don't think that's right. Like to just kill someone straight outright without figuring out
He's
evidence.
shady.
He's killing people.
Yeah, he's killing.
We don't know this.
Yes, we do.
Do werewolves just take people to eat them? Is that a thing?
Grasha does not know.
Regardless, it's happening on his watch. He's doing a horrible job, and he needs to be dethroned. Okay.
Do we have factual evidence to support this claim?
No, because you won't go into his office and get it.
That is against my moral code. It's against my religion.
You really want to like exercise your moral code? Why don't you run for mayor? They would love you. You're so honest and
I don't
noble.
think they're having a vote.
And you'd have no one to run against you.
This town is too small for me to be its mayor. I need something bigger than this.
Damn.
Oh.
Jesus.
All right. So you guys,
Well then,
so you just want to wait then?
I guess.
Okay.
you just want to raise the taxes. You son
So
of a bitch.
as you guys wait around, you do come across a few like townspeople from time to time that enter the tavern. A few of them you make small talk with. I'm assuming you're asking questions.
Ooh, look at that old man.
Nothing.
I'm
Point.
about to go get a
Nothing.
drink.
Yeah.
No.
What you get from a few of them from time to time is they're like a lot of them are like, yeah, Mayor Burkham has done the town a lot of service. More money has come our way due to Mayor Burkham. He's done a great job. So you get that from time to time.
money.
You get the sense that more people in town like him than not.
Yeah, I can't speak. We can't say nothing to nobody. We become the enemy. You seen Enemy State? Will Smith?
All right, so you're just gonna wait till 10.
Yep.
All right. So as you wait until 10 o'clock, the tavern does become more full, with many of the miners now taking the night to relax from their day job.
Ask the miners.
So as the miners and a few of them enter, 9 o'clock. Would you say 9 o'clock hits? It's close to 10.
Yep.
It's about 20-minute walk north to reach the mines. So, are you asking the miners anything? Sorry.
Damn. I'll basically just ask them, what have they seen?
One of the miners looks
Anything
at
suspicious inside the mines?
One of the miners looks at Nomu. Well, nothing too suspicious, I'd say. Lately, we've been mining in the same area.
Why is that?
The mayor doesn't really want us snooping about in the mines. It's dangerous. We had a collapse. A section of the mines collapsed not too long ago, and they don't want us to get hurt.
Oh, how dreadful.
What a nice mayor.
Yes, he's kind.
Yeah, protecting you from those big bad minds. He knows much more about them than you, I'm sure. Even though you work there every day tirelessly for pennies on the dollar. Support your families while he sits in his cozy, cushy chair.
She has a problem with authority. Don't worry about her. Have you guys seen anything like monsters or?
No, not
goblins
recently.
or-
The mayor brought in more town's guards.
So
They
since
have kept
then-
many of the goblins at bay in the mines, near the mines. Thanks to him, less monsters are around the mines.
That's good.
That's excellent.
How often do you guys change area within the mines to, like, get some other type of mineral, or just to have, say you're running out of resources in your
Once
current
a
area?
week.
Once a week you change
Yeah.
areas? Okay.
Probably about once a week. Yes.
Oh, good. We have that one thing. Shall we go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
need a new pack of rice.
Okay. So as you guys head north towards the mines, the pathway, you don't come across any guards once you leave town. None of the guards really pay much attention to what's going on in town. As you guys make your way upwards, up the path towards the mountain, you see there is a post, a wooden post, a little small wooden tower, where a guard would be standing. And there are some lamps lit. When you get to the entrance of the mines, you see that post. Along the ground, you see a man unconscious. No one is on top of the post, the wooden post. It is now 10 o'clock.
Just gonna roll a survival check to see what kind of injuries I can see just without getting too near.
Survival check like scuff marks and stuff?
Yeah, anything. I roll an 18.
Alright, you see some light tracks, feet tracks or whatever, footprints along the dirt.
He's like, what are they
How
called?
many
Yeah.
sets?
Yeah.
Any
Just
blood?
Just one set, so 2 feet.
Can I do a perception
There's
check?
there's not any blood around that man that's on the ground.
Just knocked him
I
out.
want to do a
Yeah.
perception
Okay,
check
so
to
he's
see if
just-
Alrose is nearby.
All right,
17, 20.
20.
Where you at?
You do not see Alrose anywhere nearby.
Son of a
Alright,
bitch.
let's go into creep mode.
I mean, he did say I'll meet you at the mining entrance, like in the mines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, going into
Stealth
full
check.
stealth.
Everybody stuff check.
Yep,
Everyone's
that's it on
stealthy.
What'd you roll?
I have disadvantage in my stuff,
20.
correct?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Made it sound
wait.
like it was gonna be
That's
bad.
10 plus 2.
Yeah,
Is that
23.
another roll?
Okay.
So that's 12 and 10. 12 and 10, so 10.
19 plus
Okay.
23.
11.
All right.
Damn, that's still so high. I rolled that shit.
Damn.
So no one's got under a 10 though.
No.
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 Okay. So y'all begin to sneak, and as you guys pass the body on the ground, are you guys just leaving that guy there?
Hell yeah.
You're not gonna see if
I
he's
mean,
alive.
we
or-
could just like shove him off into like behind
A
a
bush?
bush or something.
Is that what you're gonna do?
I mean, I guess I'll investigate to see if he's breathing. We don't.
Yeah, check and see if he's breathing. Then we'll put him in the bush.
Am I okay? Why am I?
Wouldn't that be
giving a
medicine?
fuck? This
Yeah,
isn't
you
like
should
me.
give a
Yeah, I'll do it for medicine.
Okay.
Let's see if he's breathing.
All right.
8, 19, 13.
All right. You can tell he's breathing lightly, but you do notice that there's a big bump on his head.
Bush.
Knocked out.
I'm just gonna
out.
drag him over to the bush.
Okay. You drag him in the bush, and you guys make your way towards the
Did you
mine
really leave him
entrance.
hanging out?
What if the mayor did this?
It just doesn't look like something malicious. It looks like he's just knocked out to.
From what?
Sleeping on the job. That's all.
What if we're fucking next?
If
Why would the mayor knock him out?
yeah, if
The mayor would eat him.
If
I
it was
don't
something
know it.
that-
I've had 13 shots. Just drag him.
Shots.
I'm going to assume this was Alrose to get us entrance to the mine without being noticed. If it's not, then we're all doomed.
So how long do we wait for this
Listen,
guy?
I'm
Grasha
still in
goes-
creep mode. Alright, let's
Oh.
get into that mine.
Grasha must roll for a stealth check.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
damn.
Ooh, Grasha is very
Ooh.
sneaky.
Ooh, Grasha's sneaky.
Grasha is a ninja.
Grasha's dice, man.
So you guys make your way to the entrance of the mines. As you guys make your way there are several lamps lit. However, there is no Alrose.
Interesting.
There is, though, however, another body lying on the ground
Knocked
at
out.
the
He's a
entrance.
ninja.
You still
Knocked
not
out.
paranoid?
Do another medicine check on this
Yep.
guy. Make sure he's all right. 13 still.
13.
My medicine is 5. So
This guard is knocked out.
just knocked out.
Mhm.
There's no bush inside this place, is there?
No.
Put him like, you know.
Corner.
Yeah.
Corner.
Shadowy corner.
Can I sleight of hand? I want to see if he has anything.
Yeah.
What, you
Work
trying to
badge.
steal?
Yeah,
But-
go ahead.
well, he shit. He gotta eat lunch, but he also might have like a work badge or something.
What did you roll?
8 plus
13.
13. You all see Desiree.
That's
Do
wrong,
I notice
13.
her doing this?
Huh?
Do I notice her
Yeah,
doing
you
this?
see her doing it. You
Desiree-
see, she's, well, actually, make me a perception check. She's doing a sleight of hand. So,
Is this perception?
yeah.
14.
So what'd you get?
13.
So you do see her doing this. But she's rummaging through the guy's pockets.
What?
Desiree,
What?
do not steal from a
I'm
lowly
not
guard.
stealing from him.
Unless he has something.
He could have scratches on him, bites.
If I see you take money or
What you
gear
gonna
from
do?
him,
What you gonna do?
I might have to gut check you.
Oh, so you just gonna get us caught? Is it worth the mission?
Do not steal from guards. They do not make much money.
Ma, you gonna let him talk to me like this?
Grasha looks.
Oh, I don't know. Grasha don't care about this.
You can check.
Gosh, just like, I don't give a fuck.
You can check if he has anything suspicious. Do not take anything from him.
Well, of course. What do I look like?
You look like you were going to take something from him.
As you dig into his pockets, you find he has a small bag of coin. He's got his town guard's badge. In that small bag of coin, he has about 10 gold.
That's it?
Nothing else on him.
NDR is watching her keenly. Put it back.
It's just her rice.
Put the 10 gold coin back.
Or
He counted.
I know. How the fuck?
He
do
heard
I
the, he
know?
heard the jingle.
Intimidation roll.
I'm rolling one too. We're about to stare down over this 10 gold.
15.
10.
Put the gold back.
Why you in my face?
Why you in my
It's 10 gold, Desiree. Do not steal from guard.
You owe me 3 drinks when we go back to the tavern.
I'll give you 1.
Damn.
There are 2 1 gold.
You're getting 1.
2. We'll call it a deal. We have things to do, Eddie.
1.
I'm rolling a persuasion. If I can't get money, I need a drink. 20.
Damn.
You know 1 drink don't get me there.
These guys are out of control.
You do not pass. My persuasion base is 6, and I rolled a 17.
23.
Broke ass guards. Mayor don't pay them shit. That's why they never jumped his ass a long time ago.
I dragged the guard off to a shadowy corner.
All right.
And continue.
Grasha goes, okay. Let's stop fighting over 10 gold.
Gosh,
Let's
like,
go.
It's a whole 5K we get for
I'm
this.
ready to kill somebody. Where is our friend Alros? He should be here, right? He said he meet us, yes?
Do you think he's in trouble?
Do you think he's still our friend? Maybe he knocked these people out.
He said he'd take care of guards. It looked like he took care of guards.
She's got a point.
Did he say he meet us outside or inside the mall?
Inside of the
Inside.
entrance.
Let's
He's
step-
not here.
We're outside right now, correct? Let's step inside and see.
Keep creeping.
As you, all right. So I've drawn the map for y'all. So
Yep.
yeah. So put everyone on that ledge there. So we'll take.
One of those should be.
Yeah, one of those should be off because that's Garasha.
One of those was my old one, so.
The night guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take him off. Okay. You guys step into the entrance of these mines. Still no sight or sound from Alros. What do you guys do? You're in the mines now. Make me all perception checks.
You got it.
20.
10.
10.
Oh boy.
I'm switching.
13.
Okay. The two of you, both Isundra and Desiree can't hear this. However, Nomu and Eddie are both here in the distance, some talking, echoing from deep within the mines. You can't necessarily hear what it is, though. You can't tell what the words are. Grasha looks around.
You look like you heard something. What?
There's talking. I can't tell what they're saying.
Should we go further?
Oh yes.
So how far can we see?
So,
Because I have 30.
make me stealth checks before you move any
Oh.
further, because now we're gonna be stealthy.
Roll fire.
I did not
That's what I'm talking
So
about.
19 on that one.
26.
Another roll.
I rolled a
19.
6.
I got 19.
Okay.
Somehow with disadvantage.
You stay still.
I rolled a 6.
Ooh, we soon gonna get everyone caught. Ooh, I rolled bad.
Damn.
But not a 6.
Give me a second.
How would you roll so bad? I have disadvantage.
That's another
I
one.
rolled a 2.
All right.
You also have
So,
disadvantage?
no.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm looking at some stats here. Okay.
Oh no.
So as you all sneak into the mines, you can see this. There is a large, like, raised area with pathways, hills
Mm-hmm.
moving upwards onto this pathway.
A ramp.
Mm-hmm. You also see guards standing.
Guy's
there.
huge.
There are 2 guards, one at each path leading up to that ramp or that ledge. And you see 2 more guards here. None of them are looking your way. Actually, their backs are to you for now.
Shoot him.
Make me. You just made stealth checks, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Make me perception checks too.
Got it.
16.
14.
Rolling fire.
10.
17.
Okay. Anyone get less than a 10?
No.
Sorry. All right. So as you guys sneak, you all see on the ledge, probably about 60 feet away from you. The mines are pretty well lit with several lamps all around,
Mm-hmm.
lanterns. You can see 4 guards in leather armor standing around. 2 at the bottom section of the ramps, 2 above the ramps, and then you see one other person or 2 other people on the ledge. On that ledge, it looks like there's some mining equipment. There's a table, some chairs. But you see a familiar face. You see the mayor. Mayor Burkham. He's standing there in his robes, and in front of the mayor, kneeling on both knees, he has 2 hands tied behind his back. You notice a figure, but you can't tell who it is. And
You don't know that.
none of you rolled less than a 10, right? On your
Yeah.
perception? Okay. I rolled really bad on my perception stuff, so. You can hear the echoing now as you grow closer to the conversation. It looks like they're having a conversation, which is the voices you heard. You hear the mayor speak out. You can't tell who he's talking to, but he's talking to whoever's on his knees in front of him. He goes, I am the mayor of these parts. Easton is mine. You are a fool to come up against me. I shall enjoy slaughtering you as I did your sister.
Oh, there you go, ADR, motherfucker.
You don't want to go up in his bitch.
Shut up!
That's Felicia. That isn't a Sandra. It's fine. Weak.
You are wrong, though.
And you hear the man on his knees talking up to the mayor. He goes, I'll fucking slit your throat, you monster. And the mayor looks down and just laughs. How are you gonna do that? You're surrounded and binded. I think I'll cherish this moment. Let me show you my true form. Are you guys gonna do anything?
Hell no.
Oh, we got him hit.
I need proof. I need to
No.
see what he wants.
No, we need to kill him.
Eddie said no.
I need to see where he's going.
I've
Kill him at
seen.
full power.
Eddie R. seen him up.
I've heard enough.
Okay.
I ain't moving.
I've heard enough.
This is
I'm
against
going
Eddie R's
in.
religion.
I become the shadow.
We gotta roll initiative. He said the shadow.
Okay, so
I
I
don't want a
rolled.
spider touch you again. Get the
I
fuck
know
out.
you rolled really low on your stealth, Asundra, with a 6,
Yep.
but I rolled lower with my perception, so they don't know you're there.
Damn, you suck.
I know. You're lucky because
I'm very lucky because I was a 6.
yeah, I know I rolled shit.
Out for them.
Yeah, and the mayor has +4 to his perception.
You roll a 1.
I rolled shit. All right, so we're gonna roll initiative real quick. I know we usually do that before we record, but let's go ahead and do that real quick.
Yep.
So let's do initiative, everyone. All right. So tell me what you got.
I need high because I want to start this off with this.
There it is.
Yeah, 18.
All right.
14.
What's the plus to the initiative for?
It's your dexterity.
Oh, yeah.
So 20.
17.
So 20 is Eddie R. What'd you get?
Last.
17.
17 for Desiree.
14.
14.
I'm last.
Isundra.
8.
So, initiative, we have first, again, the enemies are not aware that you are there because I rolled like complete garbage, which is ironic because, yeah,
They're werewolves.
the enemy has advantages. Eddie R is first, Desiree is second, Isundra is third, enemies are fourth, Nomu is fifth, and then Grasha is last, and that is the doggos barking in the background. But you guys have the drop right now, so if you want to do something, now is the time. You see, again, the mayor, Burkham, he stands forward, he steps forward in front of the man on his knees, which you now know as Al Rose. And he leans down and he grabs Al Rose by the neck. And he begins to lift Al Rose with one arm. And
Sorry.
he lifts Al Rose with one arm as you see the mayor's arm begins to burst from its robes as the arm begins to shift and grow. The mayor, however, has not changed yet. He just lifts up Al Rose by the neck, and you hear him, "I'm going to kill you slowly, gut you, and then eat your heart out as I did your sister."
No, that right there. Nah, we should probably stop that. We should probably stop that.
We should stop that.
That's some raw ass shit.
Some rush.
So, technically, Eddie R has first if you're choosing to do something.
Okay. First, I will.
I'm just using this dice to represent Al Rose.
Gotcha.
Okay, so first thing first, I will cast on myself cantrip resistance.
Wait, did he transform or not?
No, he's not transformed yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, you can cast something on yourself without them noticing you right now, 'cause you have technically the sneak advantage on them right now.
Yeah, but I still have to do turn order while they're doing their stuff as well, right?
Yes.
You
want to hold your turn for now? And let Desiree go?
I want to see if I want to.
He's trying to plan it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will use resistance on myself.
What's that do?
Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice.
Okay.
It can roll the die before or after the saving throw.
Okay. All right.
Then the spell ends. So I'll cast resistance on myself. I should have done that. I will pass for now.
You gonna
after that.
pass?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that a bonus action to do that?
No, the bonus action I figured out that compel a duel is a bonus action.
Oh,
So I was gonna do that.
So you cast resistance on yourself.
Yeah.
And you're just staying still.
Uh,
You can move, but you'll have to make a. if you move now, they'll know you're there.
that's the issue. Is I want them to be able to do their stuff.
Okay, so that's fine. So it's Desiree. What's Desiree doing?
Sneak attack, bitches. You already know my motto is ride or get rode on. So I'm going with a dual wield, my newly silvered rapier and dagger.
Are you gonna move? So you're gonna move forward and attack one of the guards that have their backs to you.
Yes. I'm going for this big motherfucker.
All right. So there's two ramps heading up to this
Oh.
section where Alros and the mayor are. So in each ramp has one guard standing in front of it, but their backs are to you right now, so they don't know you're there. So who are you attacking, the left or right?
This big bitch right here.
All right.
On the
So
left.
you're able to sneak up there.
Yep.
All right. Make me a d20, see if you hit. So you had a 15 to attack that guy. You hit. So what are you attacking with?
My rapier and my dagger. So the sneak attacks can be 2d6.
Okay.
One.
Okay.
And I'm not adding attack bonus on these, right?
No. So
5.
your sneak attack's 2d6. So you got 6 sneak attack damage. Now do your rapier damage.
7 plus 3, 10.
Okay, so 10 damage with your rapier plus the 6 sneak attack damage, and then you have your dagger, right? So
Yep.
go ahead and roll again to see if you hit with your dagger.
18.
That hits.
Nine.
All right, so go ahead and do your dagger damage.
Yeah. 3
Okay.
and 3.
So Desiree comes up behind the first guard, unaware of her presence. She takes her rapier and she stabs him in the back. She feels the rapier go all the way through his leather armor and come out of his chest.
So
Then
now,
she takes her dagger and she stabs him in the side gut, just to make sure that he doesn't get back up.
He's just doing his
insurance
job.
policy, what the fuck?
The guard drops dead. It is now Isundra's turn. So before they act, Isundra can go. Because it's technically happening
So
all
we
at the
kill
same
him?
time.
That's what we do.
Looks like.
He on that? He killed a girl.
So I guess I gotta go after this dude.
So Sundra's gonna sneak him.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm
so.
gonna try to Eldritch Blast.
Oh, that's
him.
nice.
Alright, so your d20 plus your 6. Oh.
Oh! It's a critical. Oh! Critical. This makes my next turn a lot easier.
Yep. So go ahead and roll your damage. Eldritch Blast. Times that by 2. So you roll it twice.
So I got a 6, but I
You
also
add your charisma,
add
right?
My charisma, so
Which
it's
is
a
what?
4, so it's a 10.
That's 10. Alright.
But
So
I only add that for one
once,
attack.
yeah. So you just roll again for your 3. Alright, so 13 damage to which guy? The second guy's okay, standing in front of
This
the
dude's dead, right?
yeah,
So.
standing in front of the other ramp.
Yep.
Isundra sends her Eldritch Blast out, and she sees the
It's like, come help
the
me out.
bolt shoots and hits the guy in the back. His leather armor explodes, and all Isundra can see is his spine. He drops to the ground, instantly dead.
Get wrecked, son.
Drop him.
Son.
Relax.
Get fucked.
Maybe I should have cast
It
Close
is
Door
now
already.
the enemy's turn.
Smells like burnt skin in here.
So the enemies now are aware that you guys are there,
I
but it's
would
still
imagine that they're
it's still
very
technically
aware.
your stealth roll because you got the drop on him. So first it's Nomu. Is Nomu doing anything? And then I'll have the enemies speak after Nomu and Grasha go.
Wait, how far is that?
Damn.
How
Y'all
far
killing people.
is that? Oh. Nope, not far enough. I would have to just stealth sneak somewhere.
Well, at this point, I don't think there's any point of being stealthy unless you really want to try and hide
Right,
from them.
Then feline agility.
He says he's gonna like jump like a fucking panther.
Jump and grab him.
Feline agility, I move double, so.
All right. So where are you going? Which ramp you going up, left or right? There's one guard on top of each ramp, and then you have the mayor and Alros on top of the platform.
I'm going up the left,
Okay.
so.
Nomu
That'll
charges
bring me about-
using.
Feline agility, it'll bring me
Feline
about
agility.
here.
So Nomu is now mid-range up the ramp.
Shoot that.
Yep.
All right.
Have the crossbow, silver bolts. I'm firing at the mayor's arm.
Okay, the one holding Alros.
Yep.
All right. Roll that d20.
Drop him. Let go of my friend. He missed.
Oh,
You're
no.
gonna kill Alros?
Oh no.
No, I rolled an 8.
Oh.
Okay.
With your mod? Or with your
No,
Yeah,
Nomu
that's
rushes
total.
forward and he shoots the crossbow, the silver bolt. It goes flying over the werewolf's arm, or assuming to be werewolf.
I should just roll the fucking dice.
And at that point, Grasha has both of her hands on her great axe. She yells out, "Grasha will kill werewolf now!" Ah! She yells out. She starts running. Ah! She
too far
charges
away.
forward. She goes up the right ramp.
She did all that just to walk up the ramp.
Yep. It is now normal initiative, but the enemies now know you're there.
Gotcha.
You see the two guards. They turn their backs, and they look down the ramp and notice two of their fellow guards instantly dead, dropped to the ground. And the mayor looks over. What do we have here?
Get fucked.
Ah, if it isn't the insects that the Adventurers Guild sent.
Bitch.
You've come to meet your doom.
Insects.
After I'm done with Alros, I'll make sure to take care of you all as well.
Leave him alone.
Okay.
All right. So, what?
Leave Alros.
Ediar runs up towards the right ramp.
He's suffered.
He then casts Bane on the three remaining enemies.
Yeah, there's 3.
Which means I don't need to use second level. So a roll to hit for Bane.
All right.
If I can.
It's right there.
Six plus my spells, which is 5. So
11.
11.
Yep. What's it do if it hits them?
If it hits them, they make a charisma saving throw. If they fail that saving throw, whenever they make attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, they must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled for the attacker saving throw.
Okay. So it's not gonna hit the mare.
Okay.
The other 2, it hits the other 2. So I have to roll what again? A d20. A saving throw, I mean.
Yeah, saving throw. Charisma.
And what's it have to beat? Your saving throw
My
has to be a 13. They both failed. So the 2 guards failed.
So they have to roll d4s whenever they make attack rolls, and that gets subtracted.
Okay.
And saving throws.
Okay.
And then, as a special action, I will use Compel Duel on the mayor.
What's that do if it hits?
He has to go after him. I think, right?
If he has to go after me, or if he doesn't, he gets a
Negative.
let's see, disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than me,
Okay.
and must make Wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move a space that is more than 30 feet away from me.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll your d20. See if it hits.
So 12 plus spell, so 17.
17. That'll hit. So he has to make a save.
Yep. Yeah, Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So what it roll?
He has to be at a 13.
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 14.
Dang.
All right. So the 2 guards are affected, but the mayor looks over at Ediar. He feels Ediar try to cast something on him, but it just doesn't work, and the mayor kind of scoffs and grins.
Final boss for real.
It is now Desiree.
Fuck.
She says final boss for real.
Well,
You can remove the dead people off the map, so it's helpful.
trash.
Yeah.
Absolute
There you go.
garbage.
Died in one hit.
Wait. Who's this? Grasha?
Grasha.
Okay. I guess I'm going here.
Okay.
Wait, is it backwards?
That's Mercy. Or
Oh.
Mercy, that's Nomu.
Oh, yeah, you did move.
Yeah.
Well, coming around. And
Okay.
So right now these guys have to do what? What Eddie or Bane?
Mm-hmm.
What did it do?
They have to, whenever they make an attack roll or saving throw roll, they roll
Minus-
a d4 and
yeah.
get minus
Whatever that D4 is. Yeah.
we're dual wielding. We're dealing.
Wheeling.
Alright. And I'm going straight for this guy's.
So you want right here?
Yes, I want to attack this disgusting creature.
We're dealing.
We're
It's just a guard, so.
He
He-
just looks like
Yeah,
that.
he looks
He's a
at you
joke.
like, oh
he's
shit.
He's a pussy. He's scared of the mayor.
He a
I mean, I'm scared of the mayor. Alright, 15.
Okay.
plus.
Okay.
So that'll hit. Just 3 damage
Mm,
with your rapier.
So that's D7 and 5.
Okay.
And then dagger is D4, 3.
So,
Alright,
okay.
5s.
Alright.
Oh no, we're not adding attack bonus. So just 3 and 7.
Okay. 10.
Please die.
Guard's still up. He goes, You see Desiree goes with her rapier and dagger and just stabs him with both. But he looks down at Desiree, he coughs up some blood. You bitch!
That's what they call me. Don't be
And it
mad.
is now Isundra's turn.
Okay. Let me see how far.
Y'all haven't fought the boss yet?
Man,
We gotta get up there. You saw
he's just watching us.
Right.
It's his turn after this.
him to come after me.
Kinda far
That
away.
didn't work. I got a roll 14, Ryan.
I did it in front of y'all so you can see it. Okay.
Oh, I could definitely hit him.
Yeah, you
Witch
can.
Bolt or Eldritch Blast is like 120.
Yeah, you can hit.
It's
You
wild.
can hit the mayor if you want.
I'm gonna hit him.
All right.
I'm
Roll
gonna
your
try to hit him.
D20 plus 6.
Plus 6.
To 14. That hits.
Nice.
Do your damage.
I thought for sure it wasn't.
Witch bolt.
6 plus 4.
So it's 10 damage to the the mare. So what you use witch bolt? Is
No,
that
I used Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch blast?
Witch Bolt was only.
Okay,
was
you
only
see
30.
the Eldritch Blast that revealed the spine on the first guy shoots out and it hits the mare in the chest. And as it hits the chest, his robes explode and you see burnt marks on his chest. And he growls out and glares at Isundra. And his eyes begin to shift and fangs begin to grow out of his mouth.
You're gonna pay for that.
That wasn't me.
And it is now the enemy's turn.
It was
He
Grasha.
points over. Kill them all!
It was
The
like,
guard
"Wax,
here.
Kill all what?
The guard in front of Desiree pulls out his sword and he swings it at her.
You got roll it. That was.
Oh.
I think that was might have been a 15.
It might have been. I'm gonna re-roll it because it was correct. Oh, it's a 15.
Oh!
That's gonna
Versus
hit.
a 15.
So the guard with his sword, he was bleeding through his mouth. Goes, I'll fucking kill you. And he
Stab him
rolls
in the mouth.
6 damage to Desiree. His sword comes
But
and
he's gotta
cuts
roll.
across her.
Ah!
Oh wait, -4. I'm sorry. You're right.
Well,
A
minus
D4.
the
A D4. Yeah. That's the hit or the damage.
The attack roll. So I think that's a hit.
That's
Oh, so that would
the
have been.
damage it does, or the actual.
Well, I'm pretty sure the attack roll is
The attack roll is the hit.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So you might have gotten hit. So 4 minus his. 4. He had 19 minus 4 is a 16. What's your
It
AC?
still hits. It's a 15.
Okay, it still
So we're
hits
good.
then.
Damn.
So you still take the 6 damage. The other guard goes over and he looks down at Isundra and Grasha. He goes, nope. And he rushes next to
Damn.
Desiree with his sword. I'm gonna kill this bitch. And he slashes at her.
No move. Grab someone. Right now. Suplex him.
Oh,
He's a bitch.
he completely fucks that up with
Yeah,
a
well-
natural 1. So he goes and he
There's
just
that thing.
he like stumbles and completely misses. The werewolf or the mare Burkham,
The mare wolf.
yeah, the mare wolf. He drops Alros, and you see he steps forward as he begins to shift. His body begins to change.
I've had enough.
We missed our.
I'm going to enjoy this. It's been a long time since I've battled more than one that actually fought back.
So he begins to shift, and you see his body bursts open. He is now a full-grown werewolf. He howls.
You nasty.
The howling echoes through the mines, and he charges and jumps down the ramp
The fuck kind of movements be he?
at Isundra. And Grasha has her axe ready.
It is a werewolf. Isundra, prepare yourself.
Save
And
me.
he jumps down towards that ramp, and he is now considered a large being, so he's able to hit you a few
What?
blocks away.
No, he's
Yep.
not.
It's-
Where
yeah.
mare?
10-foot reach.
Yeah, he
10 foot what? What's his
slashes-
movement speed? How did he get all the way down
slashes down. He's a werewolf
there? What is it? 35?
Slashes
Count
down.
those squares.
at Isundra.
Count
What's your
those
AC?
squares.
Oh, trust me, he can make it.
15.
That's gonna hit.
That's bullshit.
So he rushes down, and he has what's called multi-attack.
I don't like it.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
He slashes and hits Isundra with his claws, and he does
No.
2d4.
No, he doesn't.
3 plus 2 is 5, plus his modifier, which
Quit rolling
is
my
2.
own dice to kill me. The fuck's wrong with you?
So he does 7 damage to Isundra with the claw, and then he goes and he reaches to try and bite her. He misses.
Yeah, he super misses and he falls
Terribly.
on his face and kills himself. That's a 1. Get
There's
fucked.
no critical fails in 5e.
There's a critical fail in this game.
At least not that bad.
We don't follow the rules that closely. What? How much damage did you say I do?
You took 7.
Okay.
I mean, there's critical fails, but it doesn't do anything negative. Unlike 3.5 where
Yeah.
they get attack of opportunity on you. So he misses his bite, and as he goes to bite Isundra quickly ducks, and she feels some of the saliva and the
Ew,
drool
that's
from his
scary.
mouth drop on her. It is now Nomu's turn.
Alright. Nomu takes a look around, pulls off a strip of his leather. Mage armor! So now I have a 17 AC.
Okay.
Because you need it.
Hey, come on now.
Got like 4 HP.
Mage armor. Okay.
And then I draw the great sword.
All right.
The great sword.
Right.
Great sword.
It is now Grasha's turn.
Grasha goes, Isundra, step back, young duckling.
Yeah, I want it.
Grasha will do this.
And she steps forward and she swings her great axe down
Bout it.
at the werewolf. You see
Bout it.
this. You see this large 5'9" half orc woman just swing down at the werewolf.
Short.
5'9".
Well, we're all really tall. I'm
Short
the
and
strong.
stout,
She's taller
man.
than me.
Yeah. She's stocky though. More built than all of you. She swings down. However, she only has a 5 to
Fucking
hit.
misses.
She misses. The werewolf.
Damn it.
She swings down. The werewolf just smacks her great axe away with its claws, and it growls out at her. And Grasha goes,
This will be challenge.
"It is now Ediar's turn."
Eddie R. goes up the
The hair
ramp
falls over.
next to
Can't stand.
the mayor.
It's too tall for me from his titties.
Oh, Miss Titties.
There you go.
Because it's a female.
Leave a figure alone.
Get it out of here. I hate it.
Oh, it's kind of lit. I won't lie.
What's
My skills. Where are my skills? Too many.
Man, Grasha talked all that shit.
What you
Leave her,
miss?
man. For days.
Hey, she's another body to help take hits. All right.
Take it.
Eddie
Push
R
it
uses a level 2 inflict wounds.
Okay. That hits.
19.
Yep.
Level 2, 1d10 for each slot above level 1. So 4d10 total.
Okay.
This is technically a d10.
Yep. These ones are. Yep. Zeros would be zero would be a
Let's roll
10.
both these.
Yeah. So 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right. I got you.
wait. That's technically a melee spell attack. Does 16 hit?
16 does.
Okay, good. Because disadvantage on the attack.
Okay. Gotcha. So inflict wounds. So is it like a touch attack? Are you touching them?
It's a melee spell attack.
Okay.
So
The
Push
werewolf. You see Eddie R casts a spell, and you see the werewolf just has blood burst from one of his arms as the inflict wounds hits. He growls over at Eddie R.
I'll have your heart, boy. Rah.
Come
He
at
just howls.
Boy.
Yep.
Come at me, bro.
It is now Desiree.
Oh, so his back's to me. Actually, I want to hit this motherfucker that came at me crazy. Bitch.
The one you hit before, or the other one?
No, the one that swung and missed.
Okay.
Talk about this bitch. You see how I did? Won't be too happy next time. Damn. I pulled a Grasha, talked all that shit. 9.
Plus your
5, right?
14.
Oh, yeah.
That'll hit.
Your attack bonus is 5, right?
Yeah. That hits.
Woo, woo, woo.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
With your rapier.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
3 plus 5, 8.
8 damage. All right. Cool.
You do the twist.
So the guard feels the rapier go through his leather arm, but doesn't kill him. He's ah.
It's plus 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you roll? A 3? So it's
No, I
6.
rolled a 5. I just moved it
Oh,
over
my
here.
bad.
He feels it, but he's not down. It is Isundra. Isundra.
I keep forgetting my bonus
I'm
action.
scared. If I move out, though, I'm going to have to...
Yeah, he's gonna
roll.
get an attack
So
of
I'm a witch
opportunity.
bolt.
So you're gonna stay within range.
Witch
Okay.
bolt. 6 plus 6, 12.
6 is 12. It
Isundra runs the
misses.
fuck away.
Yeah.
Bye!
So
She's
it
out.
misses. You running? Are you running?
No, I'm fucked.
Okay. The witch bolt goes over the werewolf's head, and he growls even more. It is now the enemy's. This guard, still bleeding out of his mouth, swings his sword again at Desiree.
Leave me alone.
17 hits. 8 damage to Desiree. His sword comes and slashes Desiree's arm.
Jesus.
For 6 damage. The other guard sees Nomu, but just turns his head. No, I'm gonna kill this bitch first. He stabs at Desiree. Still surrounded. 16. That will hit. Desiree takes an additional 4 damage.
Bitches.
This second guard takes his sword and stabs Desiree in the side.
Damn.
The bitches.
Getting Murphy'd.
The werewolf growls and
What
looks.
HP you got? 13?
Now I do have 13.
The werewolf growls and it sees Ediar and it slashes its claw down at him. What is his AC?
20.
20?
It can't kill us all.
Okay. It's got a +5.
Right, don't
Okay,
give him
so-
a challenge.
It misses his claw.
Ediar holds up his shield.
Blocked.
He then goes down to bite at Ediar. I'm sorry, not Ediar, but the person who's that
Grasha.
next to
This one?
Grasha. Yeah, it's
That's
Grasha.
Grasha.
Goes down to bite down at Grasha. It hits Grasha. You see the werewolf bites down on Grasha's shoulder.
Grasha, no!
Oh, that's the wrong die. And he does.
Actually,
The bite is a D8, not a D6.
wait. I will use Shield of the Faithful.
Is that a bonus action?
It is a,
Does it react?
Is it a
Yes.
reaction? Okay.
when a creature attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to oppose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Oh, okay. Let's do that again.
Not bad.
You interpose an arm, a shield, or some other part of yourself to try to throw the attack off target.
Very nice. I rolled a lower number there. So you see the werewolf goes down. Ediar sees what could have happened as the werewolf goes down to bite Grasha, and he's able to deflect that attack for Grasha with his shield.
Grasha, no.
Grasha goes, "Oh, young duckling, protect Grasha. Grasha is happy. Thank you." All right.
Gotcha.
It's now Nomu's turn.
Nomu looks
See
at the
her.
danger that
Desiree.
Desiree's in.
In the dirt.
Slides in 5 foot step, and then does a half moon slice with his great sword.
All right. Roll that D20, boy.
Yep. +5. Oh
What'd you
He's
get?
yeah. 22.
22 hits.
Yep.
Do your damage.
He said, I know it hit.
2d6 +3.
5 plus 3.
8 damage.
9.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Well, that's more than enough damage. How do you kill him?
Oh, I don't kill him. I'm just wounding him. I'm cutting his arm off.
No,
Okay.
you kill him.
I don't kill him.
You can choose to kill or not.
He trying to kill
I'm
me.
not
What
What do you
kill
mean
him.
you don't
He's
kill?
wo-
His
Since
ride to get
when?
rode on.
He's. I'm just gonna wound him and then throw him down on the ground,
I've been rode on.
which means I'm cutting his arm off. The arm with the
That's
sword.
worse.
Y'all soft son. Man, they trying to
Since
take
when?
us out.
Since when we don't kill people? I thought
No
that was
moon
any
doesn't kill.
You ate a kobold? What the fuck you mean you don't? Because you
Listen,
be
that
killing all
was
kinds
by
of shit.
accident.
He thought it was an animal.
That was on purpose.
It was.
You
We
roasted
told you what it was.
You spit.
No.
Fry spit roast.
No.
He saw lizard. Eat lizard.
Yeah. Nomu slices his arm off,
Okay.
his sword arm, and then trips him
What
on
are
the
you trying to
ground.
The
fucking
guard-
Batman, dog?
The guard yells out in pain and he falls to the ground unconscious. Just move him off the map.
Yep.
It is now
fuck out.
Grasha's turn. Grasha takes her great axe. I will kill a werewolf. She slashes up.
She will not.
And the werewolf just slashes its claws down and smacks her giant axe away.
Again?
Again.
She's trash. That's why she needed us.
Come on, Grasha, you can land a hit.
We're taking her
Dude.
share if we survive.
All right,
You
Ediar,
learn
it's your
to keep
turn.
it all.
I got one more.
I do
Roll
have
a
so many
3.
spells. I know. What the fuck? Where's that roll when you're attacking?
When she hits though, she does damage.
When she gonna say how she hit yet?
I wouldn't know.
Ediar attacks again by enchanting his mace with inflict wounds.
Okay. It's a melee attack.
9. Math is hard. 14.
Mm-hmm.
14. Yep.
And then higher than that, so 14. Or
Thou hit. You hit. I'll just say that.
It was the. I have one level 2 spell slots. I'm using that
It's
one.
got like 7 dice.
I know.
Like a monk.
These are the D10s.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
D10s.
4 D.
So 2 plus 1.
Oh, wait, that's a 2.
Yeah, it's a 2.
He's
That's,
a
not-
two.
that's not a 20.
5.
I got the
And then-
percentage on it.
It's 11. 5 plus 11.
Yeah.
So 16 damage to the werewolf.
Yes.
Alright.
Edior takes his mace and swings it at the werewolf's head.
Ediar's mace smashes up against the werewolf's face, and you see blood coming from its mouth. It's missing a fang, and looks down at Ediar.
You really want to die, don't you?
You're the only one dying here today.
The werewolf howls, and it's
Well, and these other people.
yeah. Deseret.
Use that potion. I stagger, wipe the blood off my mouth,
2.
flip my cape. I have a point to prove here.
You can
Get
I
my
believe
eyes
you.
full.
I believe in you. I know.
Thank you. This the last one?
Yep.
Over here?
There's only one guard left.
Well, bitch.
Alrose is still on the ground, binded. He's tied up.
Knife him in the mouth for talking shit.
What'd she
Rapier.
do?
I'm going toward the face.
Okay.
I don't care.
Stabs
where.
up at the remaining guard who's bleeding from his mouth since you almost killed him before. What'd she roll?
A 3.
Garbage.
She got an 8.
Trash.
So Desiree
believe in
stabs up with
Is it
her
possible?
rapier,
He does that.
but
back
she's in
dodge.
so much pain that
Flop.
she's sloppy about it, and the guard just knocks it away. Ah!
Ew.
Sundra.
Oh, can I use a bonus
Do
action?
better, do better.
Oh, what's your
Go
bonus
for it.
action? Yeah.
Help.
Help? What?
You get advantage on your witch bolt.
Can you?
How
I'm
far does she
kinda
have to
far.
be?
Yeah.
Then-
You
oh,
might-
where
Within
are
30
you?
She's too far.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have to do it with
Oh,
normal.
Oh no! That's not 30 feet.
She said, oh no! You gotta
can do it
to
with
Nomu.
you can do Tonomu.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, mine-
She's giving you advantage on your next attack.
Awesome. I'm gonna need it.
She's helping.
Is it called help?
It's called Master of Tactics.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you were just
To
like,
me, that's
help!
help.
I was like, I
This is a
don't know.
desperate time.
I don't know what to do for
Formulating
you.
full sentences. I'm gonna bleed out.
15 plus 6, so that hits.
Okay. You attacking the
I'm doing
werewolf?
that.
All right.
Which bolt?
Oh.
4.
4 plus your.
And no, that's only 4.
Oh, that's only 4. Okay.
Class. It's just that witch bolt is a continuous.
That's right.
So I
That's
don't have
right.
to roll to attack.
So the bolt comes up and hits the werewolf on the side, and burnt marks
Burns
show,
nipple.
and it growls out and looks at Asundra.
I'm gonna kill you, Elf.
Grasha holds her great axe up. You have to pass through Mother Grasha
Yeah,
first.
Grasha, get it!
Grasha is standing between you and the werewolf.
Hell
so- The werewolf is
Be
now.
my tank.
Well, the guard is breathing. He's on his last leg. I'm gonna kill you before I go out. And he stabs at Desiree yet again.
And he gets a 1 and stabs himself. He
18.
did not get a 1.
How do
6 damage to Desiree.
Ah, is that all you got?
How much is Desiree at?
7.
Oh! The guard goes, I'm gonna kill you for killing my friends. And it's now the werewolf's turn.
It's not your
The
turn.
werewolf growls and looks at Ediar.
I'm fading.
It's getting dark.
Fade.
It hits with its claws.
Ugh.
It hits with its bite.
Ugh.
Is your AC's 20?
Yes.
Alright.
Bullshit, what'd you roll?
So, it goes.
We see them dice.
I just put it there.
14?
Yeah.
What's the plus?
6.
Damn. I got a plus 6 too.
So the
Why do I
claw
roll
damage
shit?
first. The claw damage will hit. Ediar feels the werewolf's claws grabs his shoulder and he squeezes. 6 to 10 damage to Ediar with the claw, and then it
Yikes.
grabs him and it comes down to bite at his neck. Yeah.
No.
Where's my health? 31.
Leg is
I'm
working
now
too.
21. Just gonna roll this.
6 damage.
Another 6.
Yep. And then you need to make me a DC save. A Constitution saving throw.
Oh my
I do
God.
get a plus from the one cast.
Yeah, so what's your Constitution saving
Constitution
throw?
is 3 plus the, what's it, additional D4?
Yeah.
What?
So roll
I
D20
can't
or
roll a 2
D4.
while using the greatsword.
Yep, add
I
D4.
would have to re-roll
Okay.
that to something higher.
So That and a D4.
Yeah.
You fucked up.
Yep.
So 6.
Plus what?
Plus 3. So
Six.
9.
6. So you have a 9. So the werewolf bites down on Ediar, and it pulls away, and it growls and laughs.
Why you look crazy?
Damn.
My D20 roll.
Ediar.
Garbage.
Ediar doesn't feel anything right now, but the wolf just grins.
Oh my, it'd be so late picking up your horse.
Tasting
Now
that,
we're gonna have to go on a whole fucking adventure.
tasting that first class blood.
My horse.
The werewolf goes, even if you kill me, cleric,
That rich red.
welcome to the ranks.
He's inside you.
It is now Nomu's
see,
turn.
that's you. You're trying to
Nomu,
one
yep.
already.
Nomu sees this
So
guy.
you failed your constitution save.
Yep. Nomu sees this guy keep attacking Desiree, so he slides in
My
and
D20
then does a
rolled a
sidearm
Dogs
swing.
sleep on the floor, Ediar. Dogs sleep on the floor.
No, they sleep on the edge of the bed.
They get put
Yeah,
down.
mine do,
They
mine-
sleep in the
mine
dirt.
sleep on my
He's not
pillow.
coming with us. There you go. Take him to a vet.
16. Nomu slides in with a sidearm swing and tries to slash him in the chest.
That hits. What do you do? He's down. What do? You killing him or not?
Almost fatally wound him. Slice across the chest. He's not
We
dead.
need to get a hard hold.
Oh, yeah. Where we at? 12.
12?
12 damage.
That's more than enough. He's,
Oh, yeah.
he's down. What do you do to him?
He's just down.
Alright.
Teabag.
Nearly, almost fatally wounded him, but he's
Oh,
alive.
he's gonna bleed
That
out.
guard,
You son
yeah,
of
that guard drops to the ground, bleeding out.
Desiree spits on him.
It is now the only the werewolf now that's left. Grash looks over at Ediar and then up at the werewolf.
Grasha, roll fire.
Grasha will kill werewolf. 19.
Christ.
That hits.
Why you only roll good whenever you're rolling for the monsters? And
I
when you
don't-
roll for the NPCs,
I don't know. I'm sorry.
You hate us. You want us to die.
I don't want you to die. I don't know. So Grasha is able to hit finally with her great axe. 1d12 plus her strength. 7 plus 5.
What does a
13
wet
damage.
ASMR look like?
You see her. Grasha takes her great axe and does 13 damage. She cuts into the werewolf's side. However, the werewolf is still standing while her axe is in its side, and it looks down at her and it growls. You think you can kill me, barbarian? And Grasha just growls back at the werewolf. Grasha will kill werewolf. Ediar, your turn. Ediar can feel within his veins something coursing through him. He has now obtained the lycanthropy curse.
My power! My power! You will die for doing this to me!
What's Ediar do?
He goes for a level 1 inflict wounds.
Okay.
And you enchant his mace. Oh. 13.
No. You need a 14.
He said no. Like he laughed so hard. What the fuck?
The werewolf laughs. It will be a pleasure killing you, cleric. Alright.
Wait, as a bonus action, Eddie will use healing words. What's your health at?
7.
There's
Oh,
no
you
more.
do it
There's
that
no more
far?
enemies by you though, right?
No, yeah, she cool.
Don't speak for me.
Fine, unless something else pops.
Oh, use
Go
healing
on,
words
Titus, do.
on myself.
You son of a bitch.
You're too far
1d4.
anyway, right?
Okay.
That's 60 feet.
Yeah.
Desiree, it's your
1d4
turn. He's
plus,
healing himself. So you're next.
Spell casting ability modifier.
Okay.
So 3 plus 5.
Alright,
Mm.
8.
Shit.
Healed yourself for 8. Alright, Desiree, your turn.
I'm scared. I'm drinking a potion.
Go on,
2d4
Tyler.
plus 2.
Do you need to do that?
She's at 7 HP. Yeah, she do.
That's true.
4 plus 1's 5 plus 2, 7. So you're at 14 HP. It is now Isundra.
Oh, I'm still using my bow.
All right.
It's still attached.
Yeah, it's still attached. Just
Get
roll your
fucked,
damage,
bitch.
right?
6, 9. Oh wait.
9 damage?
Yeah, 9.
Alright. The bolt shocks the werewolf yet again. He howls out in pain.
Ow.
He looks over. I'm gonna kill you.
No, you're not.
The werewolf looks over.
Can't get to me. Can't see me.
He goes and he grabs Grasha. He's able to hit with the claws. 4,
So question.
9 damage to Grasha.
Shield of the Faithful is just a feature. How often can I use that?
Once a day, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Just one. Okay.
Yeah. Once a day, I think. You already used it, right?
Yeah, that's
Before.
fine.
Okay. So it's able to hit Grasha, and it's gonna try and grab her. Oh! Natural 20. It grabs Grasha. He's unable to bite her, but he has Grasha in both of his arms now, holding her up. It is now Nomu's turn.
Nomu, cloak swirling, rushes towards the werewolf.
Mm-hmm. From
And
behind him.
Yep, from behind, and tries to slice one arm to release Grasha.
Okay.
So this is with the greatsword, of course. Damn! 23.
That hit.
Alright.
Do your damage.
14.
How much?
14.
14 damage.
Yep.
He comes with his greatsword. And he's able to cut half of his arm off. You see the werewolf howls in pain, and he's now only holding Grasha with one arm, while the second arm is almost cut off. You see it kind of hanging.
Pick on someone your own size.
He howls out in pain and growls. It is now Grasha's turn. Grasha goes, "Let go of Grasha!" And she slashes down with her great axe and misses.
Damn.
Trash.
And she's still being held. Ediar, your turn.
Out of spells, Edior goes for a regular attack.
Is that silver one?
17 plus the hits. I gotta roll that out. 5 plus my 5, so 10, which does not hit.
Nope.
Oh, you're
The shield gives me disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, his sour shield.
Yikes.
So he misses. It is now Desiree.
But why?
Oh, your face. She was like, nah.
She's like, I don't want to go up there.
His back to me.
Save our friend.
That's why I shine.
You can save our
Being a
friend.
sneaky shit.
Yeah,
Actually-
Alrose is still on the ground tied
Yeah,
up.
that-
If you want to
What do
free
you
him.
do to him?
You got any? You got a bow, don't you?
I do, but
But she didn't get silver arrows.
I'll be missing, man.
Oh, you did.
I
miss
did
it.
not get my arrow
Yeah.
silver. That little person was trying to charge. Man, I'm
Little
okay.
person.
I'm going where I feel the most safe. So yes, I'm going to go and assist.
Alrose.
Alrose.
You'll cut the rope.
Yep.
All right. So you're able to free Alrose. He looks up at Desiree. Thank you. We have to kill him now.
Yeah, you seem like you
Oh,
have
Rose has joined the fray.
Yeah.
the fray.
Alrose has joined the fray. He goes, he really is a werewolf. I don't have a silver weapon though. Do you have something I can use to kill him?
You're familiar with a dagger?
Yes.
Give him mine.
All right, so he takes your dagger. All right, he will go the same round as the werewolf. It is now Isundra. The shock goes through the werewolf. He howls yet again, and he drops to one knee. He's still hurt. All right, his turn.
I'd rather do 3 damage.
He's howling out in pain. He takes Grasha, and he uses his attack action. Oh, and he rolled a 1
Suck my dick.
on the
no.
attack action. He tries to throw her, but Grasha holds her ground. No, you die today. So he tries to go and bite. Rolls another 1.
God
He
damn.
goes to try and bite Grasha, and
Grasha
Grasha
rolls.
smacks it away with her axe. You die today. All right.
Why is she
Period.
Nomu?
No.
I rolled 2 1s.
Nomu pivots and then brings the sword down the other arm to release Grasha. Uh, 17.
That'll hit.
Oh! No, you ain't allowed to drop. I get to reroll this because of great weapon fighting. I still gotta use it. 7.
7 damage. How do you kill him?
I was like 17.
I don't kill him.
Yeah, he's a werewolf.
I'm just chopping him down. I cut off that arm. And I said I'm
No.
dragging him out to the people.
You can drag him out dead.
Do you think they can recognize who the fuck that is?
He'll transform back at one point, right?
So you're
It's
cutting
gonna
off.
look like we beat up the mayor
Are you
and
cutting off the
dismembered him.
arm that's still okay, or the one that's half off?
The grass
I'm
holding
I'm cutting off the one that's okay.
Okay, holding Grasha.
Yep.
You cut his arm off. He howls out in pain, and he drops to both knees, and the werewolf just drops face first, unconscious. At that point, Alros starts walking towards the werewolf. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Are you gonna let him kill him?
I'm not killing him.
Yeah, you got a sister to revenge.
I was just gonna drag him out, but if he wants to kill him, I can't do nothing about it.
Alros just.
Let Alrose kill him.
Write your last chapter, friend. In this story.
The werewolf drops, and as the werewolf is lying there with one arm cut off and the other one half off, he just lies there. You'll never get your sister back. And Alros just gets on top of him and starts stabbing him in the chest. I'll fucking kill you! He just keeps stabbing him with the
We're all
silver
just like
dagger.
watching.
Nomu steps back a little bit.
And you
Blonde
see
goes to him.
the werewolf just laughs out while he's being stabbed. And soon enough, he stabs him so many times the werewolf just dies. Slowly. And Alros is breathing heavily. While on top of this werewolf.
You,
Yeah,
you
right
alright
there,
over
buddy.
there, champ?
I knew it was him. He looks over at everyone and he slowly gets off. Thank you for coming to help me. Do what you will with his body. I'm done here.
I take him by the fucking hair of his head and drag him towards the entrance of the cave.
We can't take his whole body.
Alros walks up to
I am.
Desiree and gives you Desiree's dagger back.
I'm also taking those wounded guards
Thanks.
too.
Yeah, there's 2 wounded guards.
Yeah, I'm tying them all together. I'm just dragging them.
Right?
Hmm?
They're just doing their job though.
When
Yeah.
the mayor turns back, isn't it just gonna look like we beat the mayor's ass
And
and
cut his
dismembered
arms
him? We're still gonna be enemies.
We
of
gotta
this
get. You
thing.
gotta get him out there quick. You
Yeah.
guys wake the fuck up.
It's not like
Check
if we
this
leave
out.
him here, anyone's gonna find his body. He's blocked it off. It's perfect.
So what you want to do with them?
Leave him here to deteriorate and get eaten by maggots.
Damn. How you
We don't. We were never here.
So
They're gonna
as you
pay
guys
us
are
anyway,
as
I
you guys
swear.
are bickering,
I see.
Grasha, is everybody okay? And then she looks over at Edior.
Yeah.
Ediar, are you
Ediar.
alright?
Are you okay, young duckling?
I don't think I am.
Uh-oh.
He bit me. I can feel something coursing through my veins.
Get away from it.
Desiree backs up. He's looking hungry.
Should I chop off the arm?
No. That's not how you
She
fix
bit him in
everything.
neck.
Hmm? You got bit in the neck?
Yeah.
I could chop that off too.
Would you really kill me that easily?
Kill.
Grasha
It
looks.
doesn't kill anything.
Before curse affects Edior, we should get you back to big city. Hopefully someone can help.
About how long does it take before you
We
know
need to figure it out.
we're taking that risk?
What are we supposed to
I'm
do?
I suppose we got 3
He
more
saved
days
us
of
many
full moon.
times.
That's true, but all right, friend. You know I've always liked you.
The Alros looks over at Edior. I don't know anything about the lycanthropy curse, but when I looked at the moon, it wasn't full tonight. This werewolf knew how to transform without a full moon. You might have a
Told us
chance
earlier
still.
that it was gonna be a full moon.
You transform, we'll kick your ass.
We'll chop your arms off.
It sounds like.
You
So
need
does
to-
it sound like I might have a chance to be able to control it?
Perhaps, I'm not sure, but it wasn't a full moon tonight.
Don't make him
Oh,
angry.
good. Let's
Well-
find a cure.
But we need to find you a cure, my friend, before you turn into a werewolf like him.
Let's go as soon as possible.
Let us.
Well, for now our name is Petco. Any
So now we have-
objections?
So
If we go back and get Mr. Bojangles and you're a werewolf, is this like too many dogs in the party or?
So lycanthropy is not going to affect him right away. It's going to take some time.
Mhm.
There's an incubation period, we're going to say. So, however, what that period is, we're not sure, but you definitely failed your saving throw. All you needed was a 12.
Oh God.
I rolled a 2 on the d20.
It was supposed to happen then.
The d4 rolled a 4. It did its job.
Yeah.
The d20 didn't do anywhere near close.
Gemstone fucking dice
So-
failed you.
Ediar, you have time. We're not sure. So we'll just have to find out next time on the next
Taverns and
episode of Taverns and Caverns.
Damn, Ediar.
Have a good one, y'all. Again, you all can follow us on Twitter at Taverns Caverns. Again, there's no "and" in between. So on Twitter at Taverns Caverns. You can also find our podcast on iTunes as well as Podbean and Spotify. Thanks, guys. Till next time on Taverns and Caverns.